So now the stream is beginning. Yeah, so anyways, what this game does, Zach, is that this game says the best way to make something hard is to throw in 20 status effects.
Which makes sense.
So you got bleed, you got acid, you got poison, you got frost, you got fire, you got mental damage, stun, and I think one other one. And some monsters do 2 or 3 with one attack.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So there's this forest full of monsters that are really powerful. That's where we're at now. So the general concept I quite like. You can play through 5 different characters, each with their own miniature campaign, and then you unlock stuff while playing these campaigns, and the more you unlock, the more you know about the elder ones. So when you go to challenge them, you won't have as much of a sanity problem when you fight them.
I see.
Yeah.
So you challenge things to become less scared.
So right now we're playing through as, well, actually no, you know what? We stopped doing the professor. We could go back to the forest. Right now I'm trying to learn the witch. So we've played through entirely as the detective, but we missed some documents. So we're gonna have to figure out how to do that.
It's not really detective video.
And then we're doing the professor one, but that's the guy that is stuck in the forest right now with literally so much freaking monsters. It's not even funny. So we thought, hey, let's take our break from dying 20 times and let's try out the witch, which is very fragile but interesting. She's got a very complex moveset. You are what?
Oh, by the way, Joel, I saw something with the witch, and because I was looking at the Lovecraft games, I was gonna grab it.
Mm-hmm.
There is actually like area maps, and one of them I saw involved the witch.
There's what?
There is, so I can't see it. One second, it's so fucking pixelated. I'm gonna quickly jump to Twitch so I can actually see it happening. But there is like map puzzles.
Map puzzles?
With the actual, with the physical map, right?
Oh.
And I saw the witch interact and do one of them. I'm not gonna tell you what, but basically, like, she used one of her spells and it actually opened up the map and activates that word. So there actually does appear to be some more puzzle stuff.
Okay, good. I need to pay attention to that then.
You know, and here's the thing. I think it's probably, I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna assume it's with other characters as well. But yeah, like there's like legit like secrets and stuff with it.
Fuck, goddamn, I started the fire.
So what's going on that right-hand side of the screen? What's that bar?
So that's my magic bar. So this character has magic. The detective has like movement, and then the scientist has like an energy ray for his gun. So this allows me to use my spells. So I got a dash that does damage. I can throw bones and explode them. I got a frost attack, and then fire. Yeah.
You don't really look like a witch. You kind of just look like an exotic dancer.
I mean, do you assume that being a witch pays the bill?
That's true, that's true. Hey, a witch, she's gotta do what she's gotta do. I don't judge.
Yeah, she's also definitely one of the squishiest characters. Oh, that's a tree.
I'm sure.
Take the wand.
Huh?
Blank.
Nothing bad can happen.
Do you
This
go through
grave notes the occupant was buried
places?
head down. Does that mean if I put 2 bones inside there, something happens? What does that mean by head down?
I think that was a. So I don't know how much you know about like grave burial stuff. Well, there's a belief that like unless you bury someone a certain way, they come back as the undead and like fight you or haunt you. So my theory.
That's a weird belief.
Yeah, no. Like for example, there's one belief where if a cat jumped over someone, they'd come back as a vampire. So I'm guaranteed.
Oh yeah, the Polish stuff. There's towns in Poland that still stake people's like graves. They still like dig them up, make sure they're not.
And there's
not,
others with
not
like
decomposing.
There's others with holly. in other ways. So it's very possible that that could be one of those. I'd have to actually Google it though, because I don't remember what exactly
oh,
meant
crap.
to be.
Hold on a second. I just realized that my Discord was over the Twitch chat, so I wouldn't have known if anyone said anything. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today?
Rip Stygian.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
It looks like birds eating something, but I don't know what.
Poured sand?
That's coke.
Colored sand is poured here to make a picture. It looks like a deep river, or maybe even the sea. Up to its waist is a man with heavy tattoos and body modifications. Held in his mouth there are many reed arrows hanging like tentacles. Around his legs under the water swarm a collection of fish with human arms and legs.
Okay, how does she get that from these 3 lines?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know, I thought we were about to go crazy. Like, we were, like, looking at this and just going mad. That's what I thought was happening.
Does that happen?
And then we didn't lose sanity, so then I was like, oh, okay, maybe not.
There's a sanity meter?
There is a sanity meter.
Is
And
that the red bar?
it's known to be a little memey, not gonna lie. We looked at a shark jaw and lost sanity.
Yep.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
But we looked at a literal aspect of chaos, and we're pretty chill about it.
You're carrying a lot of
Pair of
skulls.
sandals. Examine. Just
Someone examine it.
Just an ordinary pair of sandals gave us the same amount of info as that sand thing.
It's Jesus sandals.
Okay, so that's a Lovecraftian boss thing. That's interesting.
Oh, and the reason he has bones is because that's the special ability of the witch.
Yeah, she can throw them like
so he does use them.
But you can collect bones on any character. And Joel kept thinking you'd have to build a skeleton, and I'd be surprised if you did. Maybe you still do, but I don't think so.
I was thinking you might, because they're just like specific bones. So that's it.
That's what I said. That is literally what I said. It's like, those are specific bones.
But here's my counter argument.
Oh god.
If it was too common as loot, and it had no value.
Yeah.
You at least sold it for one shekel, like 1 point, whatever. So I was like, there was like no value to it.
Okay, so we just got a call, whatever the fuck that is.
Hmm?
Just,
What call? You know.
someone needs to Google that, because I don't know.
Why is PowerPoint opening?
I'll do it.
PowerPoint is like, I heard your call.
You called me?
Alright, let's head in here.
It is, oh.
Closing a fetus.
Yeah. It is the
Oh god, there's turrets.
amniotic
Call
membrane
is sometimes
enclosing a
confused. Call.
fetus. Or, historical, a woman's close-fitting indoor headdress.
Same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Basically. I don't know how that's different.
Well, that's
Oh, good god. She's so squishy. Alright. I'm gonna wait for this stun thing to end and circle around. Ooh, here's a chest. Alright.
Why is there so much jangling?
There's turrets. What? No, come on.
Here's what you should try. You know your lightning dash move?
Mm-hmm.
You use that to dodge. Try that.
Okay, 2 attacks with fire blew that one up. Oh god. Move!
Oh, that's right.
God.
So there is a specific deity for each character. That's my working theory is.
Yeah,
The
each
detective
deity
was
fight, or
Dagon.
each character fights one deity of some kind.
Like, the detective was Dagon, a cult of Dagon. The scientist was a cult of, Shub-Niggurath. I'm still piecing together what the witch is, but I haven't seen enough because I haven't watched the Joel.
They told us at the beginning. I just don't remember what it was.
I don't remember either. But I'll be able to piece it together depending on what we fight. Because that's how I end up dealing with the each person, because it matches the myth of the Satyr. But it could still be Shub-Niggurath, even though we're fighting with the
No,
Satyr.
it was a different one. It listed it though. I don't entirely remember what it was. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. She has so many options, you gotta remember exactly how you want to play it.
Yeah, you gotta combo it right. But
Which I
I
will
use
say,
that
it is
really more.
interesting that they took so much time to make characters that have vastly different playstyles.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a merchant, Zach.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nope. Notice the important part. The drugs, guns, and ammunition.
Oh, drugs!
Nodin, that's worth fighting. Nodin.
Mm-hmm.
Increases
Who's
damage
that?
and speed of magic attack. To be honest, Zach, I don't entirely know. I just know it's Nodin, because that's what it told me when I first started up.
You know it?
It's a sea creature. It's basically, think of it as a sea god, but not Cthulhu. And there you go.
Lame
So like
Cthulhu.
any other fucking like Lovecraftian
Bro,
monster.
Right.
Alright.
Maybe Bro Cthulhu is the reason why my download's so slow.
I do. Bro Cthulhu is added again, I'm telling you.
Bro Cthulhu causes so many of our technical problems, it's not even funny.
Yeah, dude, like, he legit possesses my mic. It's like, how could he do it?
Oh yeah, no,
Who's
actually,
possessing
I have a
Bill's mic?
recording of this. So hold on. I'm gonna play this. This is what Noah's mic sounds like sometimes. Alright, you ready? Here you go. I'm gonna turn this up as loud as possible. I'm in the middle of conversation talking about Cthulhu, and this, all of a sudden, Noah's mic makes this noise.
Oh no.
You hear this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's not good.
For, like,
Hey, Noah,
literally
you have
10
a
minutes
problem.
straight.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And when we were talking about in that LP like one-off thing, excuse me, LP, Jesus, the or HP one-off. That's what we were talking about. That's what I meant by like, yeah, no, it sounded something else.
I was
not
literally
natural.
like, is there an alien?
Yeah, that's like one of those. What do I do?
Did you ever
Is this
watch
actually happening?
did you ever watch Bible Man as a kid?
No, but that's amazing.
You know,
How are you gonna correlate this?
the computer used to make that noise. He had like a bat. You know how
Wait, are
some
you
versions
saying
of
Broken
Batman
is
has like a
Bible Man?
bat computer, or whatever, that's like talks to him and
Yes.
shit. Whenever he would like do his version of that, he used to make a noise like that.
That's pretty cool. Thanks, Broken. Those are huge.
Oh yeah, these are called
Yeah, they're star
star
travel.
beings. They're quite terrifying.
Also, note the blood that comes out of them, and then when Joel kills this cultist, note the blood that comes out of it. Because I have a working theory that some of these cultists are no longer human, because they have the same white blood as the star being.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I've been trying to piece together the lore as much as possible while Joel's playing. Because I've like basically been like looking at as much visual cues and hints, and been like,
Okay,
I
where
smell
did the
something.
cultists go? Oh god.
I'm gonna BRB.
Okay. This is a very confusing level.
Yeah, this is basically just a big graveyard, and I know there's something
Yeah.
to it. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where we go.
So do you ever have to backtrack?
No, once you beat this level, you go to an entirely different location. Which, when I played this area as the detective, I kept getting options of seeing the crypts of people with people's names on it, and I thought there was a puzzle there, but I could never figure out what it was. Ah, there's someone. Come on, get over here. I don't see any more enemies. Is that it? Is that all the enemies? Oh, okay, let me circle around and grab those. Open up those coffins, see what goodies are inside. Alright,
And
so...
I am back.
Yeah, I think we need to
Yes.
replay the detective because there were 2 documents that we missed as the detective.
Mm-hmm. And again, I read this. The levels are randomly generated.
Yeah, but
They are.
so especially in this level as the detective, there is an actual there's like crypts that are named. And remember when we thought that they were just like the contributors of like the whatchamacallit,
Back kick, yeah. What's
yeah,
that
those
mask
who
do, by the way?
back the people, increases life and attack range, which I think is going to be quite nice. I get a feeling that that might be one of those puzzles, like the really in-depth ones that you have to like think about a lot.
Yeah, because again, the reason I know that is because on the store page for the game on GOG, it legit shows you a clip of the witch using a map puzzle and solving with her abilities. So, like, I think there is more to this game than, like, what we're...
There's, like, actually hidden stuff in a Lovecraftian game.
Yeah, go figure, right? But yeah, so the thing is...
Which, to reminds me of...
note this,
I think I know I've told Zach of this idea, but I don't think I've ever told you, Noah. I had an idea for a game I want to make at some point, where... the only requirement to this game, it's a major requirement that I do not have, but it's an important one, which is that you have to be a well-known publisher when you do it. But the general idea is you release an M-rated game that looks like super happy and like sunny survival game.
Some games have done that actually,
but,
and I'll need to go back through the ether to find it. Well,
the idea is that it's literally nothing but like a Lovecraftian horror game that just slowly bends your sanity.
Yeah, progressively
gets more and more insane.
No, there's a game like that was sold as like this like cuddly game about like a pony or something. It's not. And the thing about it,
that game, Pony Island.
Yeah, I don't know if it's called that.
Yeah, but imagine if Pony Island was literally about Lovecraft and made like you go insane.
But Joel, let me just quickly read this to you. Every character will go through an investigation that will take them through different locations. So, like, there is something that, like, we have, like, missed with the detective on, like, a true level. And the levels are randomly generated, which, again, makes me say this again, where it's just, like, I think you are supposed to do multiple run-throughs with a character to make sure you got everything.
What is that? Cat with bird.
Of course.
Do we examine it?
We could? Yeah, I don't know. There's just, it says look for clues and special items, so unlock secrets and new stories. So, like, I don't know. I feel like we've missed something. That's what it says, and that's on the store page, by the way. I don't know what that means, because I'm not looking up... I'm not data mining this game, is basically what I'm saying, like normal. Because this is the thing I do with games if it's just me, which is kind of my curse. If I like a game and I play it, even if I only play it for a little bit, I will data mine the fuck out for all the knowledge I can physically get on that game until I know it inside out with every plot detail and everything else included. Because I am very hell-bent on lore and learning about stuff with games, so it's like kind of my curse, because once I like a game, I get a little bit balls deep into it, and I basically just... The image meme picture is, imagine the meme of like someone tilting their head back and opening their mouth for the doctor with a rubber glove just to like shove that hand down the throat. That's what I do with the game. Alright? Or we get knee deep in it. Yeah, we need to go play the detective some more.
To get this. Diary under the web. Oh no. The entries are short, but I'll just read the last few. April 17th. Today I saw the most beautiful woman I've ever laid eyes on. I just noticed her walk past. She was sitting, spinning, and weaving, totally engrossed in her task. I stood captivated for a long time before tearing myself away. April 18th, she was there again. As I stood and watched, trying to be discreet in my admiration, she waved at me and I waved back. I believe she smiled before lowering all of her lovely eyes back to her task. April 19th, I dared to be a little bolder and chatted a while with her. She has such lovely legs, each one divine. April 20th, I believe this is it, true love. After April 20th today, again, we chatted and met eyes, and I nearly drew the courage up to kiss her. I blew it at the last second. She scurried away and sat in the corner. She did wave when I left, though. April 21st day, I will kiss her and fully express my desires for her. I can already almost feel the soft embrace of each and every one of her arms.
Mm-hmm.
So he went in love with a spider.
Yes. But I don't even know if it's a real spider, because think about it, every eye is like, hold up there. I think it might have been someone who went psychotic.
You don't think there's a possibility that there's like an eldritch spider creature.
There could be, but I'm just
like...
Oh
my
my
god, a box with an odd assortment of things inside it.
Yes, of course.
I say we take the Ankh. Because I don't want to die.
Yeah, let's take the
Ankh.
Well,
wait, how do you pronounce it?
Ankh.
Wait, does she have extra equipment slots?
Whoa.
It's just because
she has extra jewel slots.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have any extra guns or anything like that.
And every character is different.
Which pockets?
By the way, notice, I don't know if Joel said already, but that purple stuff on the face, that's the sanity.
Oh.
The more insane you get, the more that gets distorted, and the more you're on the profile screen, the more it looks like there's the black goat in the forest with 1,000 young
I
behind
examined
you.
the ginger cat with the witch ability. I see you, childless
Yeah.
sign. May he not be named. May his face go unseen. May his fault. Wait, is this Niopin? I think it's how you pronounce his name.
You're talking about Narlohoptep?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
and it
totally
likely
who he
is.
is. Narlohopet. How do you pronounce it again?
I think it's Narlohoptep, but I will have to go.
Yeah.
He's Egyptian. I'll put it that way, so
yeah,
I can
I'm
try
actually
and the name.
I won't spoil too much, but I've been thinking about running a Call of Cthulhu campaign about because there's a pre-built one called something about Narlohotep. I don't remember the name of it. It's an old
I shall be quiet about
like,
but
Call of Cthulhu. It's like edition 2 that's been around since then.
I shall stay quiet about my knowledge of lore on him then, but would you like me to teach you his short story if you've not heard it before?
Sure, but I think that it was included in the campaign book. Oh
it
wow,
might
that
be,
chest was
but
empty.
But I'll put it this way, you yourself told me this, Joel. You'd much rather listen to it than read it.
Depends.
When it comes to Lovecraft.
Especially when Lovecraft is writing,
Joel,
yeah, I have to hear it.
Joel, you're legit first words were like, oh, I cannot read Lovecraft, because we're talking about the yellow sign, how I read the book for it, and you're like, oh, I could not read, I need to hear it.
I don't think that was about the yellow sign, because he's not Lovecraft, but yes, I do agree.
I don't know, well, we were reading something about it.
Yes.
And that's where it started, but let me yeet it to you.
Yes, the woman was an offering to something or other. I just don't remember what it was.
It was Yig.
Yig.
Yep, the snake god. I got you, fam. I am. I'm a lore boy, and I do not regret it. Only the fact that I cannot remember all of it more.
Did you guys know that Pablo Picasso brought a gun around with him and shot blanks at people who asked him what his painting?
What his what was? What?
Paintings meant.
What his paintings meant?
Explaining. Yeah. Because you know, like, his stuff is super abstract, so people would be like, yeah, what does that mean? He'd just pull out a gun and shoot.
Man, I kind of respect that madness.
Did the Russian nesting dolls cause sanity problems? I feel like they did.
Russian nesting dolls increase.
I would assume anything with sanity costs, like, I would assume anything with dolls costs sanity. Yeah, but there it is. It's like an 8-minute quickie, but, like, it still is, like, a nice tone setter. And plus, here's the thing, Horror Babble is honestly a shout out to the viewers, by the way. Horror Babble, fantastic place if you want to listen to audio stories of horror nature, especially of a Lovecraftian nature. But they do other stories, and like they're really good. Good narrators, honestly.
Yeah, good narration is always nice.
I'm gonna drop a hip vote. Wait, why is there a star on this? Like it's a quest item.
On what? I think it's because you use it as your shit. Because you can equip it and use it. That's my working theory.
I just dropped the hip vote.
Picked it back up.
No, I must have picked something else up. Alright, I'll drop these 2 skulls. That's awesome.
Yeah, you're not using the bone power as much as you could, so I mean that's like you.
Yeah, I probably will need to start using it more.
I will say, by the way, dear Jack, do you know who Azathoth is?
His name's Zach, by the way.
Oh, Zach. Wait, why the fuck was I calling you Jack? God damn it. I'm sorry, Zach.
You were getting my name right the other day. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm kind of an old senile bastard. I apologize. It's that young. I don't know. There's a joke somewhere in there. I lost it. Anyway, proof of point. Sorry, Zach. Do you know who Azathoth is?
No.
You don't. Well, he's basically the creator god of the Cthulhu mythos. He's called many names, one of them being the Demon Sultan, the Blind Idiot God, and I think another one was like the Dreamer or something. But basically...
Yeah, no, he's actually like retarded and he doesn't even know it, and the whole world is his dream.
That's cool.
Like, all of reality is his dream.
Yeah. He was basically shackled and broken down, and he's forced into eternal sleep. But the thing is, he's one of the bosses in this game, so contemplate that we are going to fight the guy who is asleep right now, dreaming up everything that's happening through the it's some sort of mist, but basically he dreamt of these mists, kind of like a Mist of Time scenario, that then spawned stuff like Shub-Niggurath, which spawned her own gods, spawned Cthulhu off of that.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, so we're fighting him at some point, which will be interesting, considering he runs the universe in his head.
Basically, the prophecy of Azathoth is this: if ever he is awoken, it is actually the end of everything as we physically know it.
Ah.
Yeah, because he literally would stop imagining the world.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, huh? Not really sure what's gonna happen.
Yeah, if you can't wake him up, what happens if you kill him?
Exactly. And it's weird too, because you have to wonder how much is in his own head. Because remember, he has his own court that plays music to him as he sleeps. Like, he has demon drummers, he has demon flute players, like, he has all this stuff, which often a mark of you dreaming about Azathoth and being in his court is you hear this, like, demonic whirling. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm so excited to see what happens when we fight Azathoth, just to see what occurs.
Apparently, Azathoth was part of Lovecraft's unfinished novel. Mm-hmm. He's gonna have, like, this whole, like, thing.
The dream cycle, I think, is what it was for part of it.
Candles made from fat.
That's
human fat. The old ways are still practiced here, it seems. It is said that if one burns a lock of your hair in the flame of candle made from human fat, the gifts of 10 nights of deepest sleep shall be bestowed upon you by Morpheus
how bad
itself.
That smells? That's gonna smell awful.
I like how little sanity we're taking from these things, by the way.
Oh, we didn't take any sanity from that.
I know, that's what I'm saying, how little. Like, with the detective,
no, that's the thing. As long as you trigger it with your ability, if there's an examine option that uses your ability, then you,
Don't you dare click that barrel.
Then you, yeah, if you use your character's ability to examine it, you automatically don't need to worry about sanity because it will
and I know that, but I'm just like, I know that, but I'm thinking about the esoteric bullshit we're using as the witch, as opposed to the detective who's like, oh, let's investigate this esoteric thing. Oh God, I feel like shooting myself in the head. So like, it's nice.
Oh yeah, no,
if
you drove the detective to sanity, he would literally just pull the gun out and bam.
And what I'm saying is, it's nice that we can research esoteric things without going insane.
Do you think the last area in either the Thief or in her run-through will be the mansion?
I bet the Thief will. And here's the thing, what I know is there is a stealth mechanic in this game. Oddly enough.
I'm doing damage!
You are. But yeah, so for example, this is a cultist of Shub-Niggurath, Zach. Because there is a cult ritual wherein she will consume you and will spit you out as a half-satyr man. So that's how I pieced together that this area was for her. Also because Yig is one of her children. Yeah, I'll eat you some fun lore as you wish.
Let me just wait for this, this slow
I'm going to quickly, put this message in the chat just so... Actually, no, I'll DM it to you just in case, just in case...
No.
But this is what she looks like, by the way, Shub-Niggurath.
That's one second feature.
Oh yeah. Her names include Black Goat of the Woods, and Where is the official? Yeah. Shub-Nigroth, the all-mother and wife of the not-to-be-named one. The deity with a kind of sophisticated...
Wait, she's married to,
The wife of not-to-be-named one. It's not Cthulhu.
No, I know, I know who it is.
Yeah, who do you think it is?
Narlathotep. He's the one that's not to be named.
No. That is the son of... Take a guess who? Take a guess.
Azathoth?
No. It's a big floating eye in the sky.
I played Terraria. It's the Eye of Cthulhu.
No. Well played. It's your boy, Yog-Sothoth, the keeper of the gate.
Yog-Sothoth.
Oh, Yog-Sothoth.
I know his name.
Yeah. And
this image is really good. I love it.
The skull just talked.
Perfect. Talk to us some more. I dare you. You won't.
It literally just said.
You won't.
The fuck, it's still talking. I was in your place.
There might be, for all we know.
There's got to be a puzzle here because we haven't found anything yet.
And again,
wait, I have the gravestone. Hold on. Let me place the wand and the call. Those are the only two things I think it could be.
I like
they
how
bury witches' heads down. It speeds decomposition, of course, but it also confuses the spirit, making it harder to return when called upon. I'll need to use a ritual. Oh.
Katabasi uaba.
Spirit,
Noises.
I adjure you to heed me. I am Elizabeth de Fletchis, last of the de Fletchis Devons Gersters, and one of your own
I think she's French, if that helps.
Yeah, well, really. You will heed me and you will answer my questions about falsehood, evasion, or omission. I've dreamed of my tree struck by lightning and brought to ruin. I see its roots, once pure and healthy, burned, rotten, and twisted. To what does this pertain? But that the last remaining thing once proud has been seduced from a faithful servant to Lord Nodin's Mars and has been seduced to other powers.
Yeah, no, you're not fighting Nodin. You were worshippers of Nodin. That's what it is.
Ah, okay. So what do you?
But wait, Joel, this calls into a ramification of a question. The scientists picked up a lot of the Mother's gear. The Mother's gear that we've denoted as being of Shub-Nigroth's creation.
Or of Nodin's, if not, maybe. Oh yes, yeah.
No.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm saying like the scientists may already have been corrupted. Who knows? Like I'm just wondering if like the corruption, because if we're using Shub-Nigroth artifacts and she's using Nodin's, Nodin's is not in the hierarchy, the Cthulhu hierarchy. So it's just like, I'm just like, that's some
ramifications. What option do you think we should pick? The fact that we're remaining childless, the fact that I was seduced by Lord Nodin's, or the fact that there's a terrible curse and a plague on the world?
I was dreaming of my tree stuck by lightning brought to ruin. I think it's the second, because mighty tree, proud bloodline, brought to ruin, pure
Upon
healthy
waking from
no
these
more.
dreams, I see unclear tracks beside my place of rest. Well, the Dark Mother isn't obsessed with rats. She's obsessed with goats.
No. Indeed.
Is Nodin's obsessed with the dog?
Well, no, hold up. Think about this now. We've dealt with a cat, and a cat spoke to us.
So you want to do cats?
So that's already a red flag for me. But I don't know that deity's name. I've heard it before, but I never studied it because I was too lazy.
You want to try the cat, see if it works?
What do you think, Zach? What say you?
I don't really know enough about what happened last time.
Okay, well, no, we don't either. I think this is the furthest we've gotten in this playthrough of Witch.
Literally, I died like 3 screens in last time.
Yeah, and then we just stopped. So,
yeah.
We are just as...
We are totally blind in this run-through.
We're just
pulling on our Lovecraftian mythos lore. Being like...
Yeah, I don't know enough, but...
Hey, I'm rolling that D20 on memory loss and seeing what happens.
It seems like the scientist was somewhat corrupted, whether he knew it or not.
Yeah. I guess we could try cat, because that's what we've dealt with this whole time.
Alright, so then it has to be dogs.
Never shit.
Lord
Oh,
Nodens,
yes.
the principal god our bloodline serves as many aspects. This vision means the marks of a dog show this is Nodens, the guardian of the sleeper, and I am to return home and mother my own child to restore the family's charity and his surface. The mark of a dog shows this is Nodens, the messenger. The rotten tree of my bloodline has been purged and all is well. The mark of my dog shows this is Nodens Mars, the god of the hunt. I am to hunt for my lord and pray there the corrupted members of my own.
It
Probably
definitely
the
has to
third
be
one.
3.
Yeah.
Mars, war, hunt, seems like that.
Where the man of many parts. What? Oh no, are we gonna be stalked by
By Nyarlathotep.
We're gonna be stalked by Nyarlathotep. Oh,
Which is bad.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you know how bad that is, Joel. I don't have to explain it. That is some bad shit. And I will not explain it for the lore.
I will give
Unless
Zach a brief understanding just so he's in the loop
Okay.
that we are.
Okay.
So Zach, Nyarlathotep is basically, imagine the Eldritch version of Loki.
But 50,000 times more benevolent.
Isn't he the black man?
Yes.
With the ginormous
I have
tongue.
a picture. Yeah, I have a picture of him in his man form. I actually used it as the character picture for that. Remember that guy that you cut the finger off of to get the ring in my one campaign?
Yeah.
That was his character image on my sheets.
Oh, I had not learned about Nyarlathotep at that point. But yeah, but yeah, that's Nyarlathotep.
Cool.
Yeah. He's and I'll yeet the classic
he's
image.
He's capable of transforming himself all the time, and he often tries to make deals with humanity for fun, and then screwing them over.
And for solely their own detriment. And he's also building up an army of followers.
Yeah,
as
blood followers.
Yep. But let me just read you his names. Crawling Chaos, God of 1,000 Forms, Stalker among the Stars, Black Pharaoh, Faceless God, Messenger of the Outer Gods.
So, you know how most Eldritch gods, like, are kind of neutral when it comes to humanity?
Sure.
You know, they're just like, oh, you just got destroyed, well, sorry, like, you're not at the center of the universe, we are. Basically, Nyarlathotep is like, I get to destroy humanity.
Never a good thing.
Man, I really want to get the mask, because I think that'll be really good.
And get this, and when I talk about him being, like, a princely, because I would describe him as, like, he's definitely Loki in the sense that, like, he is, you know, what is Loki? He is the son of the main big bad boy himself, Odin. Guess who is the father of Nyarlathotep? Take a
Alright,
hot
I
guess.
bought the mask. Look at that HP gain.
Probably some crazy creature.
It's Azathoth. He is the spawn of Azathoth.
That's never good.
No, it's not.
Isn't everything the spawn of Azathoth,
he is known to be associated with darkness.
Yeah, but not a direct spawn.
Okay.
No, he is. In the sense of, like, it's like he is of the blood of Azathoth. It's fucking. If I remember correctly, I'll pull it up.
Disturbing.
It's a bit creepy when you're like, oh, there's an eldritch god that had sex with something.
No, that's like, well, that's what happened. Like,
let
me explain this to you. You know Yig, the snake god? Guess who birthed that? Shub-Niggurath and Yog-Sothoth. They got together and had children.
So, on a different note, but sort of related, the Dunwich Horror, I've been, so Zach remembers, but way back when, I wrote an essay on the Dunwich Horror, and analyzing it from, like, a psychological perspective, and I always wanted to make a YouTube video on it, analyzing it in more depth, but I never knew how to relate it to the modern times. I'm thinking about doing a comparison between it and Joker. Because they're both about the birth of a monster in a society that sort of caused it. So I think that could be an interesting analysis. So yeah, Zach, look at this. This is our percentage understanding of the gods.
Oh, that's some understanding.
Oh yeah, so the more understanding you have, the more you won't lose your mind when you meet them.
Yep. We can go meet one now, because we completed the detectives, but we should not, because we only have 40% understanding.
Yeah, I don't entirely want to fight an Eldritch God yet. Alright, so...
When did this game come out? This is such a weird game.
Like literally a month ago.
Yeah, it's the same boat in Stygian where it's like
Wait,
somehow
can we
neither
get
of us
all
heard
the
about it.
necklaces that grant us all the elemental protection?
Possibly. Also, we have multiple Athathias. We could sell some of those.
The
Quite frankly,
necklaces?
yeah. You don't need that many like artifacts.
Yeah, but
and
I'm
that
thinking
could
about
be
buying
a lot
all,
of
like,
money.
because there's one that does prevents you fire damage, there's one that prevents acid
No, I
damage.
agree with that. No, but like I'm saying, sell our duplicate artifacts for profit.
I get that. I'm saying there's so many of them,
Yes.
and we have enough necklace slots that we actually might be able to do that, and that'd be fucking
That
awesome.
would be fantastic.
You want where the moon beast hide?
For
the
honestly,
damage buff?
yeah.
Because the damage buff when that was insane.
Yeah, like damage has always been amazing in this game, and that hide has yet to fail us on any level.
Yeah, Zach, like, not gonna lie, the damage literally, like, tripled or quadrupled.
Yeah, we were playing the scientist, and we got, well, hey, the scientist weapon upgrade is a meme and a half. You buy a 15k upgrade, it gives you a plasma shotgun spread. We fought a mini boss, it like two-shot it.
Yeah,
with
literally
that,
two-shot it.
With that jacket on. With that jacket on, by the way. Clarify. And like the difference was non-jacket, we died to it.
Oh,
With
we're
jacket,
going to Innsmouth already? Oh, this will be interesting.
Yeah, well, like.
Alright, so...
Look,
Zach, tell me if you see any blood going to walls, because that's the secret walls of this level. There's basically just a blood trail leading into the walls.
You know,
look for a blood trail to the wall. That's pretty much all you're looking for.
There's gonna be a delay on the stream, but like that's how I give him stuff to info. Like you lost an item there or something, because I can't watch it enough where it's bad to pixelate.
Ow.
Ah, the classic poison. You're gonna have to be really quick on the draw with your dash ability. I could see you getting.
Oh, I already died. Yay.
Ooh,
that's pretty cool.
That's actually a good, nice death animation. I'm not gonna lie. Second. Yeah, the moment
take
you see that,
any damage from that fight. Fuck yes.
Yeah, the moment though you see that green puddle, you have to dash away. Because that poison's actually just gonna eat your soul until you like kick the bucket.
God damn it. I'll just dash this way. That dash is really good.
Good, it's amazing good.
Alright,
Yeah, I wonder if we are gonna get attacked by Nyarlathotep. Like that'd be something else. Like stalked by him.
well, because Nyarlathotep was that cat earlier.
Yeah. So like I think it'll be quite interesting to see what happens. I also wonder, because remember how we had that detective story arc, I wonder what's different about this level, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll be very intrigued to see what happens.
Wait, what? You can freeze the tentacles from not being able to do anything? Nice. Okay, so ice is really good in this area. Got it. A slip of paper. Seems to be the same kind of pamphlet. It's got the Order of the Dagon on the top. The title is On Acts Deemed Immoral and the Order's Official Stance. Let us use. I'll only read a bit. The investigation by Admiral Wood in Newport has raised the issue again as to the Order's official stance concerning these acts performed in private, which have drawn official ire both from the false church and the dry laws of this region. This has been in particular reference to the Third Oath. The Order, after renewed and careful consideration, repeats its previous doctrine. The purpose of the Third Oath is to produce offspring. That is all. There's no demands of fealty, no restriction placed on the relations outside of the Third Oath's province. Should members not wish to obey dry laws, continue dry relationships, etc., or not, that is not the Order's concern. Those who favor activities that are contra the dry laws should take care not to have any ramifications of their actions fall the Order's door. That is all.
I love that. And I don't know if you guys know what that means, or if you know what that means, Zach, but basically, there's a fish species of people that breed with humans to produce offspring and further spread corruption. And that's what that's happening, but I love the fact... I love the fact of the lore note about that game, where it's just like... there's like a lore note about that, where it's like, hey guys, we just need you to produce offspring. Don't get in legal trouble. Nicely done on that dash there.
Thank you. I thought he did that quite well, considering he didn't get shot by anything or anyone.
Yeah, you did that good. You did. You're doing a lot better than on your first attempt this area, I will tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm beginning to figure out the elemental thing more.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you, like, you gotta dash more for it, because you'll,
Yeah, I gotta dash more, I realized, and I also realized that the freeze attack is really good.
Yeah, hey, stasis effects are really a pain in the ass for you to deal with. Think about how the enemy feels.
No. Fuck you. Come on.
Oh. Probably wanna... You're bleeding and poison, you need to... Yeah.
Stand here real quick.
I'm so glad there's not something that comes out of those waters and attacks you, by the way. Because that was the first thing I thought of when we were in the detective, is that there's like gonna be like some ocean demon shit happening, you know, where it's just like, I'm coming for you. Is that woman tied to a stake? I just witnessed that down there. Like, make sure you go back to that pier, Joel. Because there's a woman down there.
Oh my. Are these just more sacrifices like the tree?
I don't know. Let's find out. I was looking a little curious there.
Holy Mother Christ Almighty, when the name of ever-loving bleeding Jesus was that.
Hmm.
Wait. Hey, we just got a
this
character.
is the thief.
Yep.
Sweet. Wait,
Yeah.
she said there's more than one good. That'll give me another chance to kill one myself. Nice.
Yep. And that's the stealth thing. From what I've seen, it's actually pretty interesting. Oh boy.
God damn it. Fuck you. Alright. Battered wooden shop sign. Alright. Just heal up real quick.
Juicy knowledge gain. Again, I also love how they scream one more evildoer. It's just like, ah, indeed. Our perspective.
God damn it, I fucking hate the ass of this game. Alright. I'm gonna buy an anti-poison thing soon and just...
Yeah, you need to.
No. No, fucking teleporting me, you piece of shit. Alright.
Reaction timing.
Thank you. God damn it, freeze to death. Get more energy.
Yeah, no, I wonder if there is like a pseudo-self mechanic here, in a way, because like, notice how the enemies actually, I thought that once you aggroed an area, they would all aggro to you, but it's like, no, they actually have their own like separate aggro radiuses. It looks like.
I'm gonna head down.
Because I wonder about that, because there is that call out where they shout, "Hear me, I'm dying," so it's like, I wonder if there isn't some weird, like, calculated in-game sound for it. I wonder. Yeah, it's just me musing on it. Ooh, that was a ballsy movie to dash in like. Ooh, nice double kill there.
Alright, here we go. Dodged, bitch. Alright. What the fuck? I hit you point blank with fire. Come on. Alright. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but the tentacles just remind me of this old game that that we did in gym class.
The titles?
The car. The info though.
Wait,
and
is
basically
this the mansion entrance?
Wait, it is. I imagine it. There's some electricity in the trees for you if you want that.
Why is the tree electric?
You know, why would it not be? Why is there ice in the... What?
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, there's some shit going on here.
I'm gonna
This
find
could
the
be a
merchant
puzzle.
so I can buy all the elemental protection and just run through that.
There's a puzzle somewhere within there. There's also a chest.
Yeah. Holy shit, that was close. Alright. Rotten fish?
Hmm. As if they can just attract fish or something.
What the fuck? You shot me through the wall. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh yay, now I have the eternal bleeding thing.
Nice. Can you try Nodin's conch? Oh, you don't have that shit. Because Doctor's Bag doesn't heal it either. Oh, try it?
It does nothing. Yay.
Brilliant. I guess
So we're
just
gonna have
work
to restart
quickly.
this one.
Try to work as quickly as you can, I suppose. Like, there has to be a way to get that fixed somewhere.
Witch?
Huh?
There's a witch option with that?
I guess because she's a member of Nodin's, that's good, yeah. Pop you a Healy boy. Nice sidestep on that water lap, by the way.
Thank you.
You've gotten a lot better reaction timing on that, so like, well played. Man, maybe you can go to a merchant, they can, like, do it for you. Who knows? Because if truly there is no cure to that, like, I have to be like, damn, developers, you done goof. So, like, status effects are nice and all, and, you know, they can be punishing, but, like, don't ever have them be incurable.
I think if you make a status effect incurable, it better be integral to your game. Like, Dark Souls 2 has a status effect that's incurable with the fucking, they're always decreasing max health.
What? No, that's completely curable. What do you mean?
Where your max health is, like, decreasing every time you die?
Yeah, that's completely curable, Joel. What?
How is that curable?
You literally just use a human effigy or you use a ring.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. It's like you can never get rid of it. It just delays it back to start.
Okay, well, you said it was never curable. I'm like, that is, just don't die.
Well, I don't consider that cured. I just consider it a delayment because you don't actually, like, solve the problem, I guess.
I got you. But no, and here's the thing. It actually is curable. If you complete the side quest and you get the King's Crown and you get blessed by Vendrick, you basically cure yourself of the curse that plague through.
Nice.
Yep. So it actually is on that front, if that's how you can. No, you confused. So I thought for a second you meant that you didn't think you could get your health back. And I'm like, no, you can. There's like different ways to do it, including praying to a statue, because that's always been a mechanic. Because who doesn't love some good old-fashioned
It's actually
prayer?
really pissing me off how many fucking health kits I'm using right now.
I feel you on that anger, and that's why I'm like, these developers really, like, if it's like, that is unfair.
Yeah, by the way, Zach, we're playing on the easiest difficulty, for a reason.
Yeah, no, you should have seen the Salt Factory Joel was with the hard mode. It was pretty zesty, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, the fucking riflemen in this game are like goddamn World War II snipers, like White Death levels of fuck you.
Classic.
Yeah, that fish boy, he's a big chungus, but he's a big chungus with eyes. And he's ready.
It's like, you hit me every time on 8 shots with a rifle from half a screen away? Really? Alright.
I mean, he's got that Eldritch eyeball sight, you know? Cthulhu himself made his code that way. Ready.
That did literally nothing.
There's hoping I never come back. What a wish. Well, that's weird. Plugged out there on that minimap there. Oh, that's neat. You can move around a frozen body. Alright. Just so you just shuffle him around. Ah, yes. Double bleeding ability.
Okay, reading the note on the piece of paper that's written inside of a skull increases your sanity.
Oh
Every
yeah.
time.
Dude, that's like the highlight of American literature. What do you mean?
What the fuck? I just stunned you. Why did you hit me? Alright. Yep, gonna have to do this one over. Died of sanity loss. What the
So sad.
You know what? I'm gonna break my rule in that young Wookie. I'm gonna just see if there's a cure for that shit.
Yeah, please. Because I'm tired of dying to shit that I don't know what the cure for is.
Cause like... Oh, I love the first I see Lovecraft Untold Stories bleed. First thing I see bleed is horribly implemented. Like, okay, so this is from the developer. Hi, this is serious trauma like broken leg or arm. You can cure it by using powerful items like Essential Salt or Elder Sign Tablet.
Elder Sign Tablet heals
Or
you.
or essential salt.
Okay. So I now have a broken leg.
Joel, why are you always getting hurt when you fight the Elder Team?
I don't know.
Why can't you be safe?
Gods.
You're always getting hurt by the Elder Dark ones when you try to go play like football in the field or something.
Yeah, because that's what I'm doing. I'm playing football. Silly me for getting hurt while playing this game.
Yeah, it's all an allegory for you to like go play football with the bros. Clearly.
Oh yeah, I died.
Yeah, so essential salts, it's Loot, the Writer, and the King in Yellow is who you can buy it from. Wait.
Don't do it.
Joel.
Don't do it.
Joel.
Don't do
That
it.
merchant. Joel.
Yeah.
That merchant is in yellow, is it not?
Kind of tannish yellow, maybe, but yellow sort of.
Joel.
Uh-huh.
Well, who would the writer be as a merchant, for example? So the king in yellow. Is that the merchant boy we've been dealing with?
Bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, you need to buy you some essential salts because it cures traumas and parasites, which have been notably skull-fucked by before.
Pretty much.
Yeah, find you some salt or rub it on yourself and feel better.
Oh, I need more salt? I thought the whole point was less.
No, you gotta data mine your salt. You gotta convert to a cryptocurrency and then buy more salt. That's the level of salt production.
Fuck you! God damn, I hate
Here's the
those
thing.
enemies.
I don't know if stuns the way you think it does, because like when the player's stunned, aren't you able to like slowly?
Not really.
Right. Really? Because it's the same icon above their head, so I was wondering. I love how much raw info we get with this character, by the way. It's like,
Oh yeah, she
like
learns
2000.
so much information.
And the best part, again, she doesn't go insane.
Oh my god. Fuck you.
Oof.
This is a sign.
To be fair, that actually would be an interesting concept, because the King in Yellow, he's kind of his own
figure,
person.
Examine it, break it, or ignore it.
None of these sound like solid options except ignore.
You know what? I bet it's like the doctor's notes where it's either examine it or burn it, where if you burn it you gain sanity, and if you break it or if you learn it you get
Well,
info.
you could certainly use the sanity then, so let's give it a shot.
Oh, we get money. Oh, cool.
Well, that worked.
That was not entirely what I wanted out of that. I'll take that. That combat worked in my favor.
Yeah, you know, that actually worked out for well there.
What the fuck? I'm behind a truck, you piece of shit.
Dude, he's the American sniper. He's got wall hacks, he's got VATS, he's got armor-piercing rounds. He's ready for you.
Apparently.
He's got a cybernetic eye just there, just like ready to track you at like a 10-kilometer away, you know? He's just like...
Is that a secret wall?
Where?
I found a secret wall on accident, so I don't even know what I was looking at when I clicked that.
Well, you found merchant. So
Wait, there's a book. It's the Necrokaiman icon.
Dude, get it, because we lost it before. Wait, we can't though, we only have 7,000.
For my loved one. Increases max HP. Increases stamina. Oh, let's sell it the attack one necklace.
That was the foot creature. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Did Joel ever tell you, or did you ever find out what happened?
I did. It was, I figured the old man would be the only survivor. That was
I didn't get shot until, like, the last minute.
Excellent.
Yeah. Very stressful. I somehow survived everything.
It do be like that.
Did I really make it out intact as a human?
My answer is...
I find it interesting that this is the only tile that you can open up the sewer exits.
Mm-hmm. Wait, can you go on the sewer exits?
No, you can just open it up.
That's very suspect. What the hell is going on?
I'm trying to get through while taking elemental damage.
No, I mean more like I'm looking at what's happening around us and in this forest area, and I'm like, this is the time to be alive right here.
This is painful if you don't have those necklaces. We need to get those elemental necklaces so bad.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, what the hell is this? Like, why is this like this? Although, I think it's gonna be a lot less painful than you think it is, because notice how they're all on a timer. Like, notice how it goes lightning, fire stop.
Do you go through here?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, see, there's a timer to it, so you just time it, you can just walk normally, I think.
So what are the statues supposed to be? Because clearly this is inspired by something.
Some kind of totem.
Couldn't tell you. There's a lot of totem magic that happens in Lovecraft and stuff, so it's like, I think. I guess go for it. We'll see what happens. It's obviously optional. It's not the end of the level, so we have no reason not to do it.
It is the end of the level.
Oh boy.
Oh,
You gotta come back.
Shit. Have fun getting back to it. Yeah, it looks like you can just time it.
Come on, get me out of here. Fucking hell. Go. Oh my god. There you go.
HP Lovecraft, every time you're hurt, is replaced by default Minecraft steep noises. Some of that, oh.
Default Minecraft.
It's all coming together. To quote Crunk, it's all coming together.
Man, these totems.
Yeah, I don't have a faintest idea. Because my problem with it is there are so many different totems in HP Lovecraft stories that it's just like, I couldn't tell you.
I don't think this is the best game design right here, Joel. This whole not exactly defined area of random, well, seemingly random zapping.
Yeah, like...
No, it's right around each totem pole.
I know, but it's like the weirdest thing. It's just there. It just hurts you. I don't know.
I will say, no shortcut back to it after you just went through that hell is kind of like, ooh, that sucks.
Yeah.
But my question is, I wonder what the
91% of the ballers took that long.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, continue.
I just said I was wondering what the boss would be, because the boss on the detective was like legit a murder case we solved, and you know fought the dude. And I'm wondering what it's gonna be with the witch.
She doesn't seem as deep as a murder case, but maybe I'm seeing something.
Well, it was an interesting murder case, I'll tell you that.
What's up with... I'm looking at this photo of, what's his name? You guys said it a bunch.
Nyarlathotep?
Yeah. Nyarlathotep?
Yeah. Think about it, he's Egyptian, so like, let that like work with your brain on how to say it.
Yeah,
Nyarlathotep.
Okay. Basically, this image of him as the Black Man. He has a halo on his head. I never noticed that. What's up with that? It's a star halo.
Well, so here's the thing. There's this weird split where like some people are like the Eldritch gods and some are the Outer gods, but then in some lore sources they're all Elder gods, so it's like kind of weird. And he's kind of he's a member of the Outer gods, and I think there is like 6 of them. So the 6 stars could represent that, because what happened is a lot of these Eldritch deities are banished to other star systems, or like they're like cast into eternal slumber, like Cthulhu or Hester, or like other beings like Yog-Sothoth, who are just like on
God damn it.
So it could represent them as outer beings.
That's why. I fucking hit you point blank. Burn in hell. Alright.
But yeah, I don't know, honestly, what it could mean, because it's still something that I haven't put together with the picture, because you brought that to my attention. It could represent the Outer Gods and how he is.
Also,
like,
what's up with that 1999?
What's up?
Just in the bottom of the picture, there's a signature or something.
That was probably just the person who made it.
Yeah.
Probably. It could have
Good
a
God,
more
this
meaning,
fucking
but
area is huge.
quite frankly, I'll have to zoom in and see if that's something that I know of.
Look how big
There's some
this
weird
fucking
stuff
room
happening
is.
in the background. Yeah, this is a big room. That's pretty cool, Joel. You're gonna get eaten. These cars are neat. I love the cars.
They're good little cars.
They're good.
Sadly, all of them have broken windows, though. Except that car is oddly on, by the way, if you look at it. That tan one has the red light on.
It's a ghost.
Yeah. It's the fish ghost, even worse.
So, Nyarlathotep is supposed to be following us.
I mean, he was here earlier. He was the cat that we met, the ginger cat. That was him.
Yeah.
It said it was him.
So he might still be somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is highly possible. Because remember, he is the stalker from the stars.
And then it also said that our job was to overcome the god with 1,000 faces, and it was like, oh well, that's Nyarlathotep. So.
Yep. Yeah, part of the trick about this game is knowing the other names of that he has, like what other call signs do they go by? Because you'll find out there's a lot of like that's how I figured out Sub-Nigroth was the main antagonist for the scientist, because like that there's a lot of mother symbology and goat and quite literally in the jungle, which is where we left because of just the amount of fuckery and how badly Joel was getting his nayade.
Oh yeah, Zach, you think this area is big? Like the average temple room is like twice the size and filled with like 3 times the monsters, and they have like double the status effects.
And they all have shotgun spreads. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Including sanity draining shotgun spread, which is really not kosher when sanity is hard to heal. But anyway, I put it together because that image I showed you of Sub-Nigroth and her young, that we fought her young. Like we would routinely fight beings of that design. So that was another like big giveaway. But we figured it out before then.
Is that a secret wall?
Can you lightning through it?
Secret tunnel.
No.
It's a
It's a bit weird. That or we really don't trust hitbox walls as much as... That we place too much faith in. Rather, I think it's the correct phrasing. I doubt it is, because it's right next to the other room, so it probably wouldn't be.
Turns out there's just this tiny
Baldur's Gate has been installed.
Oh boy.
Okay, so the boss is over here.
I dare you to fight it right now. You don't. It's not like you have to leave the level after you fight it.
True.
But I won't lie.
Ow.
I'm very. I want
fucking
to see
sniper needs to die. Like, actually, what the hell? Why are they so accurate? Wait, that applies poison? Are you kidding me?
Joel, I think the better question is, what does not apply for? Yeah, please go fight the boss.
Okay.
I want to see what the boss is. I'm so curious right at this point.
Here we go. It's another rebirth cultist.
Oh. Huh.
No. Fuck you. Let me out. Oh my god.
Well, this is horrific.
Heal me. Oh my god. I fucking hate how bullshit this is.
Wow. That was almost as bad as the spider fight right there.
Oh no. If the spider fight was worse.
Yeah, no, the spider fight was worse because, like, he legit... So, imagine a horde of spiders that are very fast moving and you have no way of dealing with it.
And they
imagine
all either freeze, burn, or acid. Or both.
And if you get frozen, you can still be burned. So, riddle me that. How you can both be frozen in a block of ice and be on fire, but, you know, you can't.
Do not question the gods.
So it's very brutal and unforgiving, and that's essentially what I just watched happen to Joel again. But now you get what I mean by Salt Factory mining Joel. It's a good time.
That makes sense.
See, I don't like the definition of salt because most of the times it's used for cases in which the person is responsible for it, not the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you're just salty because you lost. It's like, no, the game is bullshit.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's a hell of a good phrase, and I will always use fish to denote anchor. But I do got you mean.
Especially considering literally only one spell I have actually deals damage to that boss.
Yeah, you're in for one hell of a time. Butter up your butt cheeks, as one could say. You're not in for a good time. Wait, you are though, because the damage is still there. You can do this.
Baldur's Gate really starts with the Nietzsche quote. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, that's really funny.
What's up?
Baldur's Gate starts with a quote from Nietzsche.
Yeah. Wait, he didn't know that?
That's funny.
Yeah, dude.
Where the fuck are the items for beating the boss?
You already picked them up.
Oh.
Oh, I want to point out that the stream is now... I can see what you're doing. Like, when Baldur's Gate was installing, it was so pixely, I could not see what was happening.
My thing is, I still can't really see what's happening on the, Oh, wait, no, I can now. Wait.
Maybe it was Joel's side. It could have been that.
Hold up. This
is like... Good.
Yeah, no, I can see perfectly now on it. I was watching the stream because I couldn't see on the Discord.
Yeah, earlier Discord just looked like crap. I could not see anything.
Although I won't lie, it was very curious.
You guys
that
want to leave this area and go
to
to the optional area? Because fuck this place?
Yeah, that's what I told you.
Well, I wanted to get the boss first because I feel like that had valuable stuff in it.
I like how the bodies just sit around.
But yeah, we're gonna have to play through the detective again because we're missing 2 or 3 documents from his side.
Yeah. And now
which will be nice because we've got like all his good shit, and so when we go back through that area, it'll actually be so much easier.
Yeah, we can just nuclear nade them. And now, don't forget, we can also be the rifleman with our sniper rifle.
Oh yeah, we have a sniper rifle and a Tommy gun and
a Doom shotgun. It's good. Great.
Alright, now we just gotta run back through these totems.
Have fun.
I'm actually... Okay, I got halfway here.
Can he do it, boys and girls? Can he become the Legend 27?
Oh. I haven't taken fire or lightning damage yet.
These trees are so pretty. In a hideous way.
Oh. Can it be done?
I did not take fire or lightning damage yet. Oh my god, stop getting hooked on this thing.
Oh. Is it time for the big banana nut blast?
You said the words.
Just the one last spot was the only thing that got me. House of the Terrible Old Man.
Hey, Joel, where have we seen that before?
The rear? Oh, the room.
Oh, fuck it, it's dark in here.
Dude, I like this place. Look at that.
Could it have been Stygian all along?
I don't like these statues.
I don't either.
The fuck is this? Oh my god. It's the totem house?
Well, you know what to use. Activate your lightning move. Also remember, there are map puzzles in this game, one of which involving the witch and Razor. And that wasn't anywhere in this area, so like, there could be something. I'm just saying, is like, we gotta keep our eyes open for anything that looks...
God damn it.
Is that a statue of a man there, by the way? Oh, I don't enjoy that bubbling.
Why are there ghost skeletons?
Wait, Joel, remember Stygian?
Yeah.
Remember Nodens and that quest line?
Yeah, oh, it's this place?
Joel, what was this place called?
House of the Old Man. Terrible Old
Man. And where did we go in Stygian? That had bottles and ghosts in it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it wasn't called the same place.
Yeah, it was.
No, was it? It was called House on the End of a Cliff. House at the Edge of the Cliffs.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase, Virgil. Who was the owner of that house that we spoke to?
Well, of course, it was the old sea captain.
Okay, the terrible old man. And what house are we in?
Yeah, I get it, dude. I do understand that concept.
Okay,
these spike pits actually hurt. What is that?
Yeah, I know.
My thing with those spike pits is, every time I see them, I think that they're insect holes, and I'm half expecting Joel to get eaten alive.
I like that.
Oh my god. Fuck me, I did not see those totems till after I walked in there.
I won't lie, that was kind of comical, though.
Oh my god, it annoys me so much you cannot teleport in a diagonal direction. Like, actually, please? That's fucking bullshit.
By the way, this is a gigantic house.
That's a
Can you store the,
Jesus
Can you
Christ.
destroy those boxes, by the way?
Yeah.
No, I mean the bloody, like, big ones that look like that.
Oh no, it was a couch.
Oh. No, those are boxes. See? Look at them.
Wait, what the fuck? Is there 2 bottles? There's 2 bottles. Where the fuck is the other one?
Right there.
Oh god, there's 3 of them.
I wonder if we're gonna meet some NPC here of a certain variety.
I'm so happy that they walk in circles like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you probably love the combat of this area, because, like, it's probably the least egregious we've seen so far.
Oh yeah, the acrobatics though, I mean, good god. Ooh, books, conch, first aid kit. Yeah, if we find a merchant, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm. We would have unlimited power. Because we'd have unlimited gain, except for the tactics. Then we'd...
Okay, we actually just need to find the merchant so I can sell this stuff. Ow.
Well, there is a boss of sorts, I suppose.
This looks like a fake wall to me. Does that not look like a fake wall?
It does look questionable, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, let's heal up.
I wonder what hell awaits us past this door.
Shinken, I have to go out. You, by agreement with your mistress, will guard my house. I promise her debt will be paid when I return, and look, so that no one gets through, they have already tried to rob me. You will answer with your little ugly head.
Oh god, that's a creature right there.
Don't let me down, Shinken. Jenkins, alright.
I mean, I'm gonna be real, I don't think Jenkins the real boss here. I think it's the skeleton boys for your soul. Because Jenkins doesn't seem to be that advanced of a killer, shall we say.
Okay, not gonna lie, I didn't see the ones in the middle.
Yeah, Brown Jenkins looks like a mixture of monkey and rat. Not sure which.
Ew.
Yeah, do we kill him or let him go?
I would say let him go. He's a servant of Nodin.
He's
like
smiling.
The old man is he's not Nodin, but he's a servant of Nodin. And I feel like since we're so Nodin heavy, we should let him go. But I don't know.
What do you think, Zach?
I say let him go.
Alright.
He's smiling.
Ooh,
that sounds good.
Nyarlathotep and Dagon. Whatever the fuck that is. I'm gonna drop these arms.
Why is Chalk looking?
Jenkins fur? That's what that item is.
Hmm.
Okay, so now can we find the merchant, please? Because I'd really like to fucking sell my shit. Lovecraft!
Hey. Nice.
Does he still have the Necronomicon?
What did I just
No.
sell? Oh,
It's
those
literally
chickens were...
Lovecraft. That's so weird.
Oh yeah. And he
gonna
deals
help
in
us?
info, which I love even more.
That's awesome.
Alright, let's sell him the books. Oh, you want to buy Nodin's needles?
Oh, speed of magic attack? That does seem pretty good.
So the only thing we're vulnerable to is a... Wait, we have full electric protection.
Hmm.
So now all we need is full fire protection. Wait, do we have that? We have all the protections.
Well, how about that? That's pretty good. I guess sell one of them treasures to get that the thingamajig. Because I don't know, I feel like we could use more damage. Is it faster?
Frost one is, for sure.
Also, that is actually kind of nutty that we have all the resistance.
Yeah, I didn't even realize we had that.
Yeah, it's kind of nutty.
Noah, what do you mean
That
by
also,
that?
that also could be.
What do you mean by that?
It means it's good, kind of crazy. A little. It's a term from League of Legends, frankly.
Got it.
Like you ever see like your Tristana 80 carry just yeet into the 5-man enemy team and somehow survive and kill like 3 people?
Uh-huh.
That'd be nutty.
Got it.
You know? Where it's just like somehow that happened. And my working theory now is because the witch is able to do that, that's why the house is the way that it is. Like you have all that elemental shit to work with. Because like the game's like, oh well they can just go resistance for it.
Because she has so much she can equip.
Yeah. Because that doesn't even damage us. Like that's what I mean. Like maybe the reason they developed those tomes like that is because they're like, oh well, the witch can just have all the resistances, so like she'll be fine.
Yeah, now knowing that I have all the resistances. Oh god, except for bleed.
Yeah, you're not immune to spikes though. Also, alas, the Discord quality is died. Back to the stream I go.
Whoa, it is. What happened to the Discord quality?
Wait, we just got 1,000 fucking info from that one random chest. Alright, cool. Let's go out and see what we have.
Oh yeah, I've seen some interesting lore ramifications about what this area actually is.
Uh-oh.
So I'm hoping we find more about it.
Alright, let's store the jacket. Let's store the dog tags, Azathothi, the books, golden bug. I don't need that, don't need that. There we go.
Oh wait, don't forget the tablet if we have a tablet. Don't forget that. Like if we have one of those like Eldra tablet things that cure stuff, like serious ailments. Yeah, take that, yeah.
The Shores of Holly? Were your eyes not open and were you not clearly standing still, you would swear that you were suspended in lukewarm liquid. You catch your breath and for a moment you taste copper and flower dew. Under each one of your fingernails an itching sensation begins and persists.
That's a little bit horrific.
Where the fuck are we?
Couldn't tell you, fam. I'll have to see more of the map.
By any chance, were those puzzles that we were quote-unquote she was solving with the map, were those on any of the maps we've already been to?
Yes, one of them was on the cemetery.
I was at the cemetery.
One of them was. But I only saw one, and I didn't see many.
Maybe we might have to go back through there after that then, see what it is. Salutations, I sense something of the otherworldly about you, fellow traveler. Something in the eyes, I dare say. You've not been here by the shores of the Black Lake for long, I'll wager.
His eyes are bleeding out, by the way. He doesn't have them.
The Black Lake, though, is rather disturbing. You're staring. I cannot shut my eyes or else I see the truth, so dry are my eyes now.
This background is beautiful.
That all I see are fictions and lies, and it serves my artistic talents well.
Alright there, bud.
Hold on 1 second.
Is this place really real?
It doesn't feel real.
It doesn't.
I don't know.
I heard that a caged bird. Wait. How do you know about a caged bird?
Wait, what?
The last thing, it talks about a caged bird.
Yeah, no, I see that. I'm like...
Uh-oh. Which is... Did Discord just die?
No, I can hear you.
That was weird. The feed, like, went black and you cut out mid-sentence if you were saying something.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, I basically just, like, I don't know. I think it's something on Joel's
My
end.
siblings,
Like,
man. My brother fucking calls me up and he's like, guess what? This is the funniest thing in the world. Guess what the longest poop in the world is? 26 feet.
Hey, you have to cherish that moment, okay? What if he died?
You know, your sibling, that's one hell of a phone call right there.
Uh-huh. And I just heard my other sibling cracking it off in the background.
Hey, they thought of calling you. That's a good sign.
I, good sir, am Damascus, author of incredible fictions, tales of demons, marvelous stories, and outlandish visions, horror tales, stanzas, and verses. No sentence too long, no statement too verbose.
I wonder if we really are. I don't know if we're option 2 though. I don't know. That's really why we're here.
That seems so oddly specific. That is an immortal bird. In its cage of softest bone, it sings secret long foretold. Like all good performers, however, it requires a pound of flesh. I say, fucking hell. Perhaps it knows how to gain an audience with a singing statue. I wish I'd thought of that. Alright, let's try 1. Aligned minds know the distinction between what is real and what is not a trivial irrelevance. Strange omens and signs of interesting times, I've heard of many. The singing statue, famed throughout Lost Carcosa, have begun to utter verse again, so it is said. Noise again, for the first time in recorded history.
Wait, Lost Carcosa, that's from the Yellow Sign poem.
It is. It whispers half-truths and twice lies, but all... It whispers half-truths and twice lies. But always what the listener needs to hear. That should be the top of your itinerary for your visit to our humble city. You'll need to bypass the priest guarding it, however I've tried and failed.
That's some implications right there. Alright.
The fuck? Are these not enemies? Alright, those are not enemies.
Wow, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh my god.
weird. What's up with the birds? Like, is that a thing?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Carcosa is a hell of a place, and it's very different, and I don't know much about it, frankly.
Lots of blood on the floor.
That is the yellow sign, first and foremost, that like 3 slashes.
A hat covered in hats.
A hat?
Covered in hats.
Not properly addressed, I see, huh? Every single one of these hats has its insides ruined as if someone putting there's something with sharp claws in here.
Not good.
You know, this world is this area is a little weird because without the map, I wouldn't be able to tell you where like the doors are on the side. You should unmask. Indeed, it's time. We have all laid aside disguise, but you. I wear no mask. Oh, it's Casilda.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Dude, I do so much fucking damage.
Also, just the aspect of the Death Eater with the massive saber, that was something to go with.
Well, it's me, Yaka.
Oh shit, it is. Dude, Yaka with a swift reload there, just kicking it in.
Oh yeah, you know that's great. I'll eat
God
your
damn
heart.
it. Fuck you.
That was a good shot. That was a lucky Yaka shot.
Yeah, dude, goddamn, Yaka's going to the rifle gym, man. He is trained.
The rifle gym? Yeah, I go to the rifle gym, I shoot all the instructors.
I shoot all the instructors, oh god. So if we just fought a soccer, does that mean all this is all the optional stuff?
Probably.
Dude, the damage is insane.
Yeah, that's pretty nutty. You know what it has a hint of? Hint of dust. That's what it has.
I don't even know what I'm looking at right now.
I'm more intrigued by the. Yeah, I'm more intrigued by the floating death god with a sabers, because that's pretty impressive and different.
Why is something spawning these?
I don't know, but it looks like Yaka when he gains Eldritch powers.
Oh yeah, I gained 15 health.
Dude, that's a lot of Eldritch right there.
Elders.
I'm gonna start throwing out a lot more bones, because fuck this place. Alright.
Yeah, also,
it's not that
I will
bad,
say,
but it's also like, good god.
my thing is, you kind of remind me of like the people who play like old RPGs who are like, oh, I found a health potion. I'm gonna keep this but never use it. That's how I feel with you and Bones, because you never use the damn things, and you're just like, oh, I have all these bones.
Witch's amulet?
How many skeletons I can build is how much power I own over these people.
We
Oh my
really
god,
buy
how
that...
many hips do you have?
Exactly. He doesn't
You're
use
like
the
13.
I'm so glad there's so many areas in this place that don't have combat to them. Untrusting scissors? A pair of large, sharp scissors hanging in the air.
That doesn't sound good.
Ow.
Associated with
Oh my god. There are actually so many enemies here.
Oh, that's a little bit tense.
I'm actually a god. Holy shit, that was insane.
Hey, look at your mini-map real quickly. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, it just wasn't showing fully. I was wondering where there was that question mark on the far left. I was like so confused why it wasn't showing up anything. Oh, that's neat. The turret kills nearby enemies. Also, I gotta say, I just got reminded of Dark Souls 3 with that magic Yaku's casting. It's like it's just like the missionaries in 3 when they cast the I forgot what it's called. I think it's not Dorothy's Gnawing, but that's the advanced version.
Classic.
Basically, yeah, that scimitar guy is pretty. That's a pretty cool design. I'm not gonna lie, but it's very like, excuse me.
You lazy bastard. Using magic that irresponsibly.
It's like,
Fuck.
it's like, oh, that's what it's like. It's like when a wizard tries to dual wield, right?
Oh my god, he sucks you
can't
into
do that,
him.
you're not trained.
He spawns a black hole.
Oh. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna see it. It's like when a wizard wants to dual wield swords, but the DM's like, you're gonna have a massive to hit penalty. He's like, well, what if I dual wield it with magic?
Okay, that's actually kind of terrifying that he summons a black hole to draw you in.
Yeah, it's a little bit horrific. I'm not gonna lie. That's different.
Wait, is that a finger?
Also, I just noticed there's chanting in this game because I can finally hear the music when you're not killing everything.
Okay, so hitting them will cancel their attack. Good to know.
Yeah, all these red markings on the floor are variancies of the yellow sign, the yellow king. Pretty much. Except for that pentagram. I don't think the pentagram.
Oh my god.
Now that's some blade magic right there, I gotta tell you.
So there's a lot of bosses on this level.
Yeah, and go back to the hand thing. You killed that woman and you got her hand as a trophy. I wonder if there's more you have to hunt down and get various trophies. Like,
and then you build your flesh body thing.
Yeah, no, because think about it. You had to hunt down the fallen of your bloodline for this character, right?
Mm-hmm.
That seems very like trophy hunter-esque of like, I found another. Because think about it, that chick was an elementalist like you, right? So like, maybe she could be an offshoot of the bloodline for this character as well. Also, I feel like you're gonna have 99 hip bones by the time you're done with this.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot to use the fucking bones again. Good god. Alright, next swarm area, I'm just gonna start spamming the left trigger. See what happens.
See what occurred.
Oh, there's a black cat.
Well,
Well
let's
met,
speak to it,
Voltarian.
because...
I'm Elizabeth Del Fletchus on the line of the great Dorothy and Sierra Del Fletchus. In the name of Bast, I request safe passage within your hunting grounds, free from persecution, and It's just lifted its leg up and started cleaning its tail.
That's actually pretty nice, where it's like, I'm just crazy, never mind.
Yeah, that's what happened. The bird sounds... Actually, all the sounds in this game remind me of, and you guys remember that Jammin' game console, the VTech thing? There's like a VTech game console.
I do remember VTech.
Yes,
that was my
thank
first
you,
console.
Yeah, it wasn't my first. I technically got a GameCube and an N64, but that thing, but yeah, the sounds in that pretty much exactly the same. Like they're just this little clip of audio that's like way too weird. Like the levels are off.
Sorry, we just blew on a whistle and we just blew a whistle and then laughed when he and we lost sanity for it. I hope.
Sorry. Laughter.
Yeah. Phone, Joel, phone. Well, this is next on Dragon Ball Z. Will Joel use hip bone as a weapon? Oh God, he did. That's interesting, actually.
You gotta time that thing fucking perfectly, because it goes through them.
I like how the lizard just did a little animation. It was like, absent. Dead. You're deaded.
Is that a temple? This looks like a temple. Oh,
well, I mean,
no.
Well, here's the thing.
That's the lake. That's the fucking lake.
I like
talk to bird. Talk to bird.
Fabulous bird.
Along the shore, the cloud waves break. The twin suns sink behind the lake. The shadow lengthens in Carcosa. That's the king in yellow.
Yeah.
Strange is the night when black stars rise and strange moons circle through the skies, but stranger still is lost Carcosa. Across the lake where dark waves break, to meet the statue now awake, you must ride forth in pure Carcosa.
No.
To appease the priest there is a way, but you must find the cursed blade that tells of strange Carcosa. Beware the lights that float or hail you, they are not guides, they thirst for ye, and linger upon the waves, but stride to famed Carcosa. You have fought and searched and quested, and yet your foes are still not bested, and your efforts shall be for naught if you cannot escape Carcosa. Oh no. The door opens now. I don't want to go in there just yet.
I do almost. Wait, hit your mini map. Where else have we not been?
There's a couple rooms over here, and I also want to find the merchants and talk to them again, make sure I can sell more shit, because I have so much I've left behind that I need to go through and clean out. Get optimal money.
I like it, a capitalist after my own heart. But yeah, I wonder. Like, we're about to get some nuclear nay action going on here.
Asenath's Locket? Adds partial protection against magic. Which element do we want to lose for that?
We could lose the ice, frankly. We're not really fucking with it too much. Not here, at least, I should say.
Alright, I'm selling some of the bones. So I'm not going to use all of them, because they kind of suck as an attack anyways, but like... You know.
You also have more of them in your main chest as well.
Yeah, exactly. And we already have one of these.
Let me just describe this, Joel, as happy merchant noises. Yeah, I don't know, that poem got me woken up and a bit scared of what's gonna happen. Did you read what that said, Joel?
Not entirely. I was kind of just going through it so I could keep moving on.
Okay, I kind of wish you had read it, because I think there was some important lore there from what I read. But, alas, I was not able to read quickly.
The pillars covered in engravings. Creatures of the deep arranged as if in worship. The one appears to be leading the observance. The object for the rightful devotion appears to be Lord Dagon. The tales are true, these teachings accurate. Still, seeing the subjects of the litany end of the old stories depicted as real solid entities. Is this fear or exhilaration I feel at the thought? I love
like
how
how we
so
didn't
many of
use
these rooms
sanity.
don't have combat.
Yeah, no, that's, you have to be in heaven for that shit.
Speaking of which, let's eat some chocolate. I do want to save
Yeah,
them since we're getting such a surplus.
Yeah. My thing as well, though, is again, like, think of all the knowledge we've collected and how little our sanity's been such a problem, but then look at the scientist or the detective, where it's just like,
We're doing really well in this run through though, which I'm very happy because that means
Oh,
all
yeah.
the stuff left
See-
over will get put on, put in another one. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
What were you saying, Zach?
Oh yeah. I was just saying, like, I was wondering if you were doing well, or if this is sort of standard.
That's
yeah.
pretty
No,
good.
this is very well.
Nice.
An
Like,
image of what I assume is a mighty shaman. His naked, faceless body is adorned with necklaces of many heads or masks hanging from it. In many traditions,
Yeah.
donning such masks grants the wearer the power of the mask, up into including changing one's form entirely. Many beasts, big cats, dogs, even birds and reptiles gather below him to lick his hands and feet in recognition of his power and magic.
Huh.
Is that the bestiality mask?
Probably. Honestly.
Really? I got hit by that. That's bullshit, but alright. Is that a voodoo doll? The fuck is that? Wooden marionette.
That's that or a
No,
purse?
we're not dealing with marionettes. Nope. Fucking no.
Marionettes are absolutely wholesome. Go touch the marionette, Joel. You won't. Go
Yeah,
do
you're
it.
right. I
Yeah, you
won't.
won't.
Aw. Dang it. The
I have
marionette's
already
crying.
cleared 90% of this area. I'm not fucking starting over just because I touch a goddamn marionette.
I mean, to be fair, you do have, like, no insanity issues at the moment. So you could get away with it.
Cool, my inventory is full again, and I actually have things I can sell that are actually worth value to Lovecraft.
Oh boy.
Papa Lovecraft.
The true capitalist among us. I still think we need to buy that Necronomicon book and see what happens. I really do.
But we can also store stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Zach, we found the Necronomicon just randomly in a chest, and then we died and lost it before we got to figure out what it did.
Yeah, and it was saddening as hell.
It was a salty moment, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, we never equipped the sanity thing. Let's do that, and then I'll touch the marionette.
What does that mean, see more through it? Have I ever figured that out?
No. I bet it reveals
Wait,
the secrets of an area.
You know, Joel, I gotta say, my question is, did you ever have that on the detector when you found secret walls, or did you just find secret walls on that?
It's not an equipable item. It's a consumable.
Oh. I wonder what the marionette's going to do.
Cry.
I mean, it could do like a
here's
wholesome
the money
dance for us.
merchant.
It's gonna be wholesome. Joel. That wasn't very wholesome. Unlike the marionette.
True. Hey man, just remember this guy. This guy. You buy that fine, good old Alzy. Yeah, no, you buy your drugs, guns, and ammunition from this. He's a wholesome man. He's a good merchant lad.
Merch lad.
See, my theory is that we're about to get our shit kicked in because of the amount of medkits and chocolate we've picked up. Because generally, rule of thumb that I've noticed with games is that when the game developer is like, yeah, no, they're about to get like their shit kicked in by this like amazing boss, they're like, hey, have some health potions, kid, on the side.
Do you think this game will do that though?
This game doesn't seem to really care about preparation, so I'm not too worried about it.
But still, it's a little uncanny how much we have in the bank.
It is. I'm genuinely wondering if like I'm just doing that well with the witch, or if there's like something going on. Cause like this is the best run through I've ever had in this game.
I'm assuming the witch is pretty. That's like you have an attack that seems pretty good, and you can dodge. So that's like.
Yeah, I also have all of her damage items as far as I know.
Yeah.
And full like, elemental protection.
And one thing we have noticed. And one thing we have noticed though is like once you get your damage items for that character,
it's a Jack-in-the-Box with an eel-looking little puppet to his cloth, blood red cone like protrusion or tentacles where its face should be.
I don't like that.
I love crafty and Jack-in-the-Box. Could there be anything creepier?
It could just be a Jack-in-the-Box.
Hey Joel, there's two doorways in this place, by the way. Oh, that looks wholesome.
A skeleton nailed to a tree. There's been here a long time. There's a small golden crucifix around us, possibly a missionary. Ooh, all the lore. With no sanity repercussions.
Again, I'm telling you, if we were the detective, we would have gone batshit crazy by now with all the esoteric shit we've touched.
100%. Oh my. The corner of one of the rooms may be interacted with. Should we examine it?
Yes.
Must be substance or something. Odd. Touching this corner, the angle feels so much wider than it looks. What the fuck?
Oh.
Burn in hell.
Pick up the bucket drop. Pick up the bucket drop. Maybe that'll help.
It's just info.
You just tell an eldritch creature to burn in hell.
Yes.
Sounds like something it would already be doing.
Hey, we got essential salt.
Is that Billy?
Billy May is here to sell you all of your Elbrook needs.
Oh yeah, you guys should watch the.
That is the best idea.
You guys should watch the Angry Joe review of whatchamacallit, the recent game we were just talking about.
Yeah, I got it.
The game that shall not be named, because they do a Billy Mays impression.
That's actually great. Billy Mays is the best anime character. Changed my mind.
Honestly, I love Angry Joe. It's just a good time. A good lad.
Alright, here we go to the puppet. I wonder if because we're immune to electric damage is why we don't take anything.
I bet you.
Programming memes are the best. Self-driving cars aren't even hard to make, lol. Just program it not to hit stuff. Someone responded, if going to hit stuff, don't. Of course, the secret code.
The puppet.
I know, I want to sell these items first, because my inventory is full again.
Touch the marionette.
Yeah, there's so many good programming memes out there. There are.
That video you sent us a while back, which was like every programming tutorial ever.
Yes.
It was the
and basically,
best
I use
thing.
Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you'll appreciate that one. It's quite good.
Yeah.
No, I saw that video. It's a fantastic one.
It's a good video.
It's like, and now we just created Minecraft. Congratulations, guys.
Oh
And I love
yeah,
it,
well
too.
the part about it being like an outdated version of Java.
Oh yeah, no, it's like, it's like it's not even available anymore because how old it is. It's like,
Yeah, but don't worry, it's fine. You can find it. That's literally how they go, though. They're just like, oh yeah, sorry guys, I'm using like this weird font or something. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Literally can't
Changes
understand
the
what it's saying.
syntax. Yeah, just changes
Yeah.
the colons to semicolons. That's how my brain works.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. It's normal. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't
Man,
know.
I really want to get these like advanced books and see what the fuck they do, because I feel like they'll like open up whole pathways that we're not aware of and shit.
like they have to, because like, dude, and it even says it's property of the Miskatonic Library. You know, there's some shit involving.
Yeah, like I literally just want to like bring out the Necronomicon and read it in the graveyard and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah,
Nothing.
so like,
Nothing happens, Joe.
But it's the
So
Book of the
activate-
Dead, for Christ's sake. Alright, here we go. The
They go big
marionette.
price into this.
Examine it. It's
Also-
intricately articulated, fine workmanship. But I lose sanity.
wait, what?
Beautiful workmanship. Ah, this move sounds fun. Ah.
Wait, no,
It's
it's just moved. That's
monstrosity.
why. What is it saying? What is it saying?
What?
The puppet was speaking. What was it saying?
No,
I
it
couldn't
wasn't.
read it. Yes, it was.
No,
The
it
marionette just speaking. Yes, it was, Joel.
No.
Why else would I say it was speaking?
That is true. I don't think Noah's lied to
Oh,
you
ho,
yet.
ho.
Oh,
He does
no.
say, oh, it's laughing and dancing.
Dude,
All right.
talk to it. Talk to it. It's dancing. It's wholesome.
I'm trying to read what it said. It said sentences, but you walked away before I
Wholesome.
fucking could.
Wholesome.
Scroll back through and see what it says.
I don't know how to do that on Twitch. I'm retarded.
I'm retarded. I'm gonna be honest with you, Joel. I'm kind of retarded.
Alright, let's head over to the lake thing. I'm gonna eat some chocolate before we get there, though. Like, 5.
That sounds about right.
Wait, we actually can remove the sanity problem if we eat enough chocolate.
Oh yeah, dude.
So we just didn't have enough chocolate to consume.
Again, though, were we given this much chocolate because when we enter this ocean area, we're about to get skull fucked
That is
by
the
all
question.
manner of Like, I'm just telling you, we have like over 25 medkits. Something feels off about them.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, let me equip the small medkits. There we go.
Like, something feels a little bit off about that. Yeah, well,
Here we
I
go.
I am honestly a little bit worried, I'm not gonna lie.
Wait. There's a baby born with gray hair.
Oh.
Is that a real life Witcher?
No.
It's Geralt.
Oh.
He's here.
Zach.
This
Oh,
is bad.
boy.
I'm not okay with this. Well, no. What is happening?
We're walking on water.
But oh, the lake. You have to go out into the lake to find him. You have to play.
Oh, we're
the
going
game
to an
mode.
island temple. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Just walking on water.
How long is this game? I want to beat it.
It's pretty lengthy as fuck, because there's
Oh.
yeah.
I want
It's...
to
Oh, those
see
don't
it.
scare me. Okay, those
Why
do
is that
sanity
happening?
damage.
Oh,
I heard
don't
a
step on the-
piercing noise.
Yeah, that was from the
The
stone. Don't
glyphs.
step on
If you
those.
step on the glyphs, they do sanity damage, because of course.
Don't step on that.
Let me in! Let me in!
like how there's still fire turrets in this like mystic city, by the way.
Fire turret.
No, this one does frost damage.
Well, the other one you kill as well. And it still stands that like there's like, oh, look at all this like beautiful like little eldritch architecture, this little temple, and then suddenly, yes, I have jury-rigged flame turret, or excuse me, element turret, and it's just like, aha. It's just very strange.
What the heck?
Alright, I am dropping a hand for the med bag, because, duh.
Again, you don't use these bones anyway.
And they're not even that good. Like, look, it goes through the enemies. It only lands at that exact spot that you throw it at.
It's true, but I wonder...
And it also only throws an orthographic view. You can't even throw diagonally.
But I wonder what happens if you actually succeed.
I bet it's a decent explosion. It's just
oh yeah,
shitty.
no, I bet it's... Yeah, no, this... By the way, I feel validated in saying that's why it gave us so much chocolate. There's literally sanity draining traps on the floor.
Sanity drain. Oh no.
Because we've picked up chocolate every single bone almost. Or some sort of healing.
Quite a lot. It's like they were all diabetic or something.
Yeah, dude, that's why they're dead. They didn't have good healthy diet.
We ate all the chocolate.
Yeah, they didn't have healthy diets, man. It got to them. Also, is there something in the middle there, that black pile of nothingness?
We don't talk about it.
Come on, Joel, go investigate the black pile of nothingness.
What black pile of nothingness?
Other room you were just in the middle of it.
Oh no, it's just gunpowder.
Okay, I was wondering if there was anything vaguely like this.
No, we've seen those before. Unless they do something special that I'm like not aware of. Maybe I can light a
Wait,
fire.
Wait, yeah, no, like try it. Because remember, there's puzzles around here.
I thought it might burn, but it's not burning.
You don't have the you don't have a high enough explosive skill. You actually don't know what gunpowder is.
Let me see if I can throw it at bone on it.
You may not even know what fire is. It's possible.
Nope.
Ah, well.
Wait, I just hit those things.
Well, yeah, you've been stunning them with your other stuff, too. Now, I wonder if, like, not wonder, excuse me, I just find it interesting that your bones are essentially like some weird mortar shell / artillery. It's like, very oddly large crater from a bone. You know, that's just my 2 cents on it.
Dude, why the fuck are there no enemies here?
I don't know, but like this map, this journey has been very strange. Okay, I feel like I'm infested with Elder Madness right now. Jesus Christ, what?
What?
No, well, so I thought it was 950 already. I looked over, it's only 908.
Wait, what the fuck? It's only 8 o'clock.
Yeah, no, like, didn't it feel like it's much later than it was? Right, I'm not...
It is only 9:08, yes.
Because, like, my thing is, like... I swear I looked over at my clock and it said 950 a while back. Like, a couple, like, maps back. And it's only 9:08 now, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Time warp.
Well, no, I won't lie. I've felt that before, though. Like, I know I'm not too crazy.
Are you kidding me? You get hit by the bugs once and it insta-kills you.
Insta-bug.
Wow, that was zesty to witness. Yeah, an Ankh, though, at least.
The birds.
Wait, Joel, did you just reset?
Yeah, I mean, it's like... I'm not gonna
Alright,
fucking
but no,
waste
but
an
you-
onk for that. It's bullshit.
Alright, but you just reset your progress too.
It's not that much. It was like 4 rooms, 5 rooms maybe.
No, I mean, I don't know. This is a pretty. These are some pretty big ass maps. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, that was like 30 minutes of work.
Yeah,
no,
like
this is from the island.
Oh.
It doesn't
Still,
reset from before,
like 10
it's just the
minutes.
island. It's like 5-10 minutes, not much.
fair enough.
Because I get the feeling that something's going to happen later that's going to be total bullshit, and I'm going to need that egg.
As long as there is some way to possess one of these mutual bones you have in your soul carrier.
Oh my god, I fucking hate the freezing attack. It's actual bullshit.
Yeah, because there actually isn't a way for you to break out either, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, you literally just have to sit there and wait while they just beat the shit out of you.
To quote a certain communist commissar, sometimes you gotta suck a fat blow real good. You just gotta pray to him, just give him the power of frozen.
Give him the frozen power.
Yeah, who doesn't love D100 sandy
I'm
rolls?
so glad that we have the fucking electric protection.
Oh yeah, you'd be getting your salad tossed so hard if you didn't in this area with the glowing specters.
Did you know people who didn't vaccinate their kids, who were born 8 years ago, now have free skeleton decorations for their house?
God
Fun
damn
fact.
it.
Okay, we are so gonna like get nay-nayed by somebody. Look at all these healing kits they've given us. Like, you cannot tell me this is just by proxy of doing good. Like, no, like this has to be like intentional. Because no other run through with another character have like we have this much shit. Less for healing. Like, it has gotten to the point where you are like physically running out inventory space because
It's
of all the
like when you
healing
swap
you
over
have.
from Morrowind to Skyrim and you're like, oh, holy shit, I have 3 times the items.
Yeah, no, this is like really weird to me, and it's unsettling. I'm like, because most of the games I've played that are RPG based / roguelike based function off that principle, where it's like the more you get your salad toss, the more the game will give you something to help
Maybe we
counteract it.
genuinely are just like about to like hit payday and just have all the shit that we want.
Maybe, but I still feel unsettled by that notion of this game giving you a payday. Because this game, from what I've experienced with you, has been very, no.
Yeah, I agree.
Come on. Come on. Fuck you. No.
Yeah, I think you need to, like, draw aggro and just try to lure more away. Like, try not to yeet the turrets.
Oh, wait.
Like,
Full
with
health. Alright. I thought I was dead. God damn it.
I mean, well, what if there's such a thing as being such full health you actually become dead because you're just, like, going past the level of health miss into death?
If that was true, I would actually quit this game.
Think about that though. You just chug so many healing potions one day you become a lich because it's like the sheer raw just like power of rejuvenation.
I have rejuvenated beyond belief. I'm a lich.
Yeah. Oh, better yet, it's like jumping back to Skyrim. You make like the ultimate health regen potion, and you just drink 50 of them, and you're like, I dare you.
No, you
challenge
import
me,
it
mortal.
then over to Morrowind and then like have unlimited
yes.
amount. That's what it's
Yeah,
like.
no. And better yet, you go to Morrowind and you're like making the 4-hour variant, which I saw someone do. Seath, actually, one that brought my attention. You can make a paralyzation poison in Morrowind, right? You can make it last for actual real-world hours. And I think the longest was like 6 or something. And
Damn, I was
as a
hoping
gas,
Lovecraft would have one of those books.
yeah, I was
He
too
has
actually.
keys.
Alright. To the right.
What does your mask do?
The mask gives health and attack range.
It does oddly remind me of a death mask, though, which I don't know if you guys know the concept of. But
You're dead, man. You have died in your past life.
no, it's not quite like that. It's just more
Good
like
God, that was a lot of enemies.
honor the dead.
Alright. Oh, you're talking.
You know, that actually went rather well. I think I'm just gonna run around a map and killing all the turrets before they get a chance to do anything.
Yeah, the turrets
Sounds
are kind
like
of
a
the
plan.
most dangerous thing.
Which is funny that in a land of eldritch abominations, the worst enemy is the fucking
man.
turret.
No, but let's take it a step further. What is the turret built by? Man. So who is the ultimate threat to mankind? Mankind itself. Boom. There you go. Deepest lore. You're welcome. My job here is done.
My 5-hour lore analysis video that's coming out tomorrow. All about how mankind is the true evil of the Lovecraft mythos.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Who are the cultists? A man. Exactly. Who are the ones that abduct and kill people? Man. Exactly.
I would also say, like, any kind of beastman or, like, any eldritch creature. But yeah, we'll just ignore that fact.
I know. But
What the fuck is that statue?
Bad times. That's what that statue is. But get this, alright, Joel? Let me just put it out there. If the satyr, the beastmen, are formed by Sabnagrath eating a cultist and transforming them into a beastman, we trace it back to man itself then. Boom, deepest lore.
Deep.
Oh my. I kind of don't want to touch that statue because I feel like that'll be a boss.
Touch it.
Touch it. You don't have any sanity, you can do it.
There's also a book.
Do it. Oh wait, that book wasn't there. Oh Christ.
We cannot read The King in Yellow.
I for once I'm agree with you for right now, although I think we have to at some point. So
that's kind of weird.
I feel like if we do this thing, we'll totally activate. Okay,
no,
Zach, I've explained to you how The King in Yellow makes you mad, right?
Okay, but hold on, before that,
you've explained how bad it is, considering the stories you were telling me.
Yeah, so there's literally, like, the whole idea of it is that it's a book that's that, like, crazy thin. Like, it's like a 2-act play, but it literally, every person who reads it goes mad.
Mm-hmm. Like, absolutely mad, so yeah.
Or dies.
And the other thing is, it's also theorized that Hester the Yellow King is one of the elder deities actively building up an army. And that's how he does it, in a way.
Yeah, actually, Lovecraft references it. I don't remember the name of the story, but he does reference him in a list of deities. He goes, Hester, parentheses, the King in Yellow. There's actually a really cool photo of it. Google, if you Google the King in Yellow, there's this one photo that's, it's this, like, it looks like, do you ever watch Little Nightmares, that game? You know what I'm talking about? That game, Little Nightmares. Yeah, there's a, oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god, I got fucking frozen. What the hell is going on?
You're somehow moving while frozen. What looks like.
I think I see the photo you're talking about.
And it's like he's like surrounded by tentacles. And he's got like this like little yellow trench coat on.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Because guess who Hester is in the family genealogy? He's the half-brother to Cthulhu, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Yeah, I know they're related. I just don't entirely remember.
He does have a lot of tentacles going on. Oh god, there. Oh god, there's some bad tentacle things.
Did you just find hentai, Zach?
No.
Okay.
No, it did sound like that, but...
It did sound like that, exactly. I was like, oh.
We've spoiled Zachary to finding about hentai. You poor man.
I mean, to be fair, I've said tentacle mind probing more than once. But anyway, here's my thing. What did that bird say about the book? We have to find it and grant it to the gatekeeper, yes?
Yeah. So that means we're taking it to Yog-Sothoth?
I think so. Well, no, we had to take it to the priest, remember? Because didn't Damascus, that guy, also something about he needs the book to enter?
Alright. Ooh, that's a
there was a
gas
priest that
mask.
was mentioned.
True. We need to save up and get one of these books, though.
Let's sell the bones.
Like, we really need to save up and get one of these books.
No, it's called Al-Azif. Don't entirely know what it is.
Like, we need to... I think it is referencing the Mad Eric, though, who wrote the Necronomicon. I think so. But, like, we need to get one of those books, either from
Isn't that
HP
the
Lovecraft
name of the spell, the acid spell that we had in Stygian?
Actually, you're right, it is.
It was Al-Azif, and it was the acid spit spell?
Yeah, it is.
Joel, did I ever tell you that in The Witcher 3, one of the dwarves, the merchants, sells the Necronomicon?
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Is there like any custom dialogue they bring it up at all?
I couldn't find anything.
Wait, Joel, can you not open that door?
But I took a screenshot of it.
Joel, we have to read the book.
Yeah, but I want to do the other stuff first because I feel
I
like...
know, but like oh god, I'm so worried. Make sure when you read that book, your sanity's at its lowest, please, for the love of God. Like, I don't care if you have to eat all the chocolate and gain diabetes type C, just do it. Like, I don't care if you have to make a new brand of diabetes on how much chocolate you consume, just do it. Also, look at how those trees are done, by the way.
Yeah, the pixel art in this game is amazing.
No, but look at the trees to the side, look how, like, they're drawn. So, like, they're just painted on. See what I mean in that room?
No, I didn't see what you're talking about. Hold
on. Oh, okay, well, if you go back to that room, you'll notice how the trees are done.
Oh,
it's either that or it's coming across. Yeah, it's either that or it's coming across the stream where don't they look really fake?
Those do. I don't know what. I think that room bugged out because the rest of them look fine.
Yeah, the rest of them look amazing. But I'm also wondering, what if that's like a sign that not all is as it seems?
Oh no! Stop. It's a bug and it's gonna play with our minds.
You gotta understand. I
What's
theorize
the Bethesda bug where like it's actually an intended mechanic?
Alright, yeah, it just works.
Todd Howard can't tell.
It just works. Todd Howard is probably just a mastermind.
I will say this: Todd Howard, fantastic at PR for building a cult. He's a good man.
He's a cult leader, man.
He is. No, but here's the thing: I theory craft on Dark Souls lore, so like I literally am that guy who was like, hey, this rock looks a little bit out of place. I wonder why.
Yeah, it's out of place because the demons.
You know, when I see those trees like that, I'm just like, what if that's like a hint that this is not exactly as it seems?
Yeah, that's a pretty on-the-nose hint if that's what that's supposed to be. Because that was weird. I thought you were talking about something subtle. That was weird.
I thought you were just talking about the tree in the middle, and I was like, oh, the tree.
But no, but think about it. In a way, it is subtle though, because you guys didn't notice it.
Very weird.
Like you guys did not notice it. I brought it to your attention. And there has been a lot of stuff in this game where it's just like, oh, that is weird when you like don't notice it. Yeah. It could just be a bug, but like I don't know. I'm
trying to look through my Witcher screenshots because I'm trying to confirm the Necronomicon existed. It might have been a note about Cthulhu or something. It was one of those. It was really disturbing.
It was one of those subtle nods where you're like, wait, hold on.
The Witcher has so many references. One of the DLCs for it, I'm not going to spoil much, but it's all about demons, and it's pretty interesting. I thought the DLCs were going to be like annoying, so I almost didn't play them. And I played them and was like, oh my god, this DLC is better than the main game.
See, that's what I was talking about with DLC as well. That's why I like good DLC, because like it's like, this is good. Like developers like, hey, we made a great game, let's make it better, lads.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like what happened with specifically the DLC I was mentioning is a bunch of people had like ideas for this dark Witcher 3 stuff, and it got cut, and then later it must have been brought back up because it's all like thematically dark. Like really dark. You literally end up like doing things where you bring people back from the dead and do things. It's fun. It's fun stuff.
That's some pretty ominous stuff, and I will say, shout out to GOG. They are the lads that do Witcher. You know, that is them.
I might stream The Witcher, because I never got very far in it, and everyone always yells at me for not getting very far in it, so I might stream that at some point. That could be fun.
It's a slog, but it's one of those things that just there's a lot of good. I like, personally think that the gameplay
I was still finishing up the Baron quest.
Yeah, I didn't realize, like, so when I saw how far you were, I realized, I thought, well, okay, initially I thought you were far, but when I played the game, I realized that you literally were, like, at the intro. Like, the Baron quest is, like, the first quest, really.
Yeah, because I basically just wanted to do all the side quests, so that's what I was focusing on. I was just playing the shit out of the side quests. I was like 10 levels above my main quest level because I was just playing the shit out of all the side stuff.
The thing is, some of the side quests are super, like, detailed, so it's annoying to, like, not miss, or I don't know, if you miss out, then it's annoying. Because there's some side quests that if I missed, I would have been depressed. There's one about, like, this wizard's tower that just appears out of nowhere, and everyone's confused as to where it came from. And you go inside, and you have to, like, do stuff.
You have to do stuff. That's the best, like, trail off to, like, not spoiling ever.
Yeah. I mean, most of this stuff doesn't spoil. I wasn't gonna spoil it anyway. But, like, the side quest stuff, sadly, doesn't do much. But...
I will say that just gave me a flashback though of our conversation of a certain platform and how little words you use into a certain phrase for a movie idea, Joel. And I'm just thinking like just the ultimate way to not spoil something, just be like,
wait, what are you talking about?
Magic. Oh, remember terrorist jail bomb when we were talking about Twitter?
Oh yeah, Zach, remember how I was telling you I had been trying to write a bit for how Twitter and politics works and all that stuff? I wrote basically an example where it was like it's like sending an email with only using 4 words, and how like if you take like a 90s action movie, like a blockbuster summer movie, right? And like say these like all the cliches, right? Say like these like kids are like backpacking or like on like some foreign trip, and then they like encounter terrorists and they stop some plan to bomb something, and then they might end up getting stuck in like Arabian prison. You know, if you went and like emailed your friend and was like, hey, what'd you do this week? And they had to send it back in 4 words and be like, bomb, terrorist, prison, jail. And you'd be like, oh, my friend's now a terrorist. I was like, that's what the 150 characters on Twitter is like, because you don't actually ever get a complete thought out.
Yeah, 150 characters is literally crap.
I was like, I literally looked at my dad, I was like, I want you to break down one story in 150 characters. Give me one plot that you can break down in 150 characters. With decent detail.
Yeah,
not like a 1-sentence answer, like decent detail. You can't.
You can't.
Alright, book titled The King in Yellow.
Eat a chocolate first, please God. Just make sure there's no sanity that you have on you, because we don't.
You know, I literally might start up The Witcher just to check, because I'm going insane. I thought I screenshot it. I swear, the Necronomicon. It's like,
oh my God,
and everyone has this note.
Oh God. Heal. Chug those healing potions.
Oh my God, the fucking AoE on that is so bullshit. Oh my God. Like, what the fuck?
Chug. Look, you got given 25,000 healing potions. Chug them.
Burn in motherfucking hell. Jesus Christ, that boss fight is so bullshit. Holy fuck.
But Joel, consider what I was saying though. The game gives you 5 million healing potions.
I only use 7.
I know, but consider that on a harder difficulty.
That fucking boss is bullshit.
Also, what's that white thing?
That's not even dodgeable. That's literally like you just have to stand there and take that. Long's Fang.
What does it do?
Oh, he's dead. This is the guy.
Wait.
When did he show up?
Wait. When did all of these enemies show up? Hold up.
Wait, yeah, hold up. Where are all these dead bodies coming from?
Oh.
Those weren't there before.
What? No, they weren't. This was an empty area.
What?
Someone clip that. Make sure we're not insane.
Look at the Fang. What does the Fang do? Just research everything that happened. Let's just go internal for a
Large,
moment.
sharp fang. It's hollow and pulsing with sunlight. Electrocutes every enemy in the room.
Oh. Keep that on
That's
for
a
use
fuck
then,
you
so.
item.
By the way, the Necronomicon does exist. I found a screenshot. It's in the
You did
wiki.
find it?
Yep. Basically, it's like this old, disgusting-looking book, and I remember Geralt basically mentions that he feels weird.
The scalloped tatters of the King in Yellow must hide Ythel forever. Very well rendered, Father. It's the King's dead city of Carcosa manifests itself. Probably the yellow sign, or the King in Yellow.
Wait, hold up. The Scalp Towers of the King Yellow tied Ythil. By the way, Ythil is actually an alien planet, and there is some odd notes that we have been to it before in this game. So let's see here.
Night fell and the hours dragged on, but still we murmured to each other of the king in the pallid mask, and midnight sounded from the misty spires in the fog-wrapped city. We spoke of Hastur and of Casilda, while outside the fog rolled against the blank window panes as the cloud waves roll and break on the shores of Hali. The scalloped tatter. Let's try the yellow sign. Why then must we seek the yellow sign? So many questions, my prince. The yellow sign is the announcement, the calling card, if you will, of the king in yellow. If the dead city of Carcosa manifests itself, two bubbles shall emerge. Light splitting through the prism shall converge. The minute hand and the hour hand shall align, and the king in yellow shall remove a mask that is not there to manifest as Hastur once again in a united realm.
Sure,
I'm gonna say this one.
Yeah, I think so.
I became an explorer entering a strange land where some atmospheric quality darkens the sky to virtual blackness, and I felt in awe at the marvels therein. What a fucking mission, Jesus Christ.
What a time. Again, though, how did all those bodies appear there, including the guy?
Can you scrub back through there and see that?
I don't know how to physically scroll on Twitch. I'll pause it and try to go back.
Yeah, same. I was trying to do the same. I thought you were retarded, and then I tried to do it and couldn't do it. So.
Like, I am not able to scroll back.
We have 50% on Dagon. Holy shit.
Alright.
That's
not good. Why do we have that much?
Well, that is good, because that means the more we have, the more sanity things we will be able to contend with. Hold on, I'm gonna go down and grab my dinner real quick.
I feel that meme on emotional level, because there are some funny ads out there that I've recently seen where it's like, oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes I'll queue up a video and I'll be playing the ad, and I'm like, wait, what is... What if I watch it again and it comes back?
I'm gonna swap out the fire for the ice so that whenever these fire attacks go on us, you know, or whenever these fucking ice turrets are the bigger problem than the the fire turrets. So like.
Oh boy.
Let me put that in storage.
Yeah, I feel you, because the ice is definitely what's less innate you a bit more.
I'm gonna put the extras in there.
But you know, I'm just saying that's why the game gives so much health potions, because that boss fight is literally undodgeable.
Yeah, which is fucking bullshit. What the hell, man?
I guess that's the game's way of being like, hey, we're gonna give you a boss fight you can't do dodge, but we're gonna give you these healing potions. So it's like, enjoy.
I don't know, man. That seems pretty stupid to me.
Maybe there is a way to dodge.
I'm gonna pause it. I'll be right back.
Off stuff.
You guys, entertain.
Yeah, we shall.
Apparently, this meme format is popular.
Let me see.
You ever seen
Oh.
physics?
Air resistance. Good times.
Rip air resistance in physics. It breaks everything. There was something Joel and I researched. I think we were trying to do it for a video game idea that we had, but it was like the physics of whipping a towel, like a wet towel at someone. Apparently, scientists don't know exactly how the mechanics of whipping a towel work. Because we were looking it up, and there's no like one exact way to measure like how much force it's exerting, like to predict that. It just isn't the thing. Which when we found that out, we were like, "What? Whipping a towel is like a mythical thing to physicists?" Okay.
Wait,
that's
yeah,
fun.
what? That's a concept right there.
It's something about like it curls and just it doesn't make sense anymore to like break down into math. I don't know. It was weird. There's a paper on it Joel found. It was really funny because we were just innocently looking it up.
That's really weird though to me. That's just one of those unsolved mysteries of like, this towel.
Yeah. You know the whole thing where it's like people who I don't know. It's like physicists when they look at like a reflection in a glass. There's a lot of different things going on that are more complicated than it may seem. It's like, oh yes, there are light particles that are coming from all over this room. You can see them there.
That is
really neat.
It's a think thonk right there.
Yeah, shower thoughts.
Quite literally with a towel, yeah. So
that's a good gif. I'll be pinning that.
Pretty good time right there. A lot of emotion going that one gif.
I like the emotional, the artistic emotion here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that emotion is. I just know there's a lot of it.
Joy. Elation.
It could be, but I don't know. It looks like angry eyes, honestly.
Maybe.
Could be angry eyes. I don't know anymore, actually. What was the washer itself with the lid popping up and down? Is that like approval or like fear? Like how does one describe that? Can you? Because like humans have that uncanny way where they attribute emotion to non-sentient / feeling things. Like we tend
I'm trying to attribute emotion to this. I feel like the washing machine is for sure enjoying what's happening.
Okay, because that is something that's always been fun about humanity is we find a strange way to be like, hey, this inanimate object has feelings.
Yeah, exactly. There's that thing where some people attribute like a gender to numbers. Like I do that all the time. Because 2 can't be male. It's definitely a female number.
I've never done that. What?
Really? Oh my god. That's like some people do the color thing where like numbers are colored. I don't exactly. Like some people like strongly believe like A has to be like red or something. Like there's letters and numbers that have specific like characteristics. I don't know. Humans are weird. I think that has to do with what you saw as a kid. Like, you know how numbers and letters are often like characters or they have colors, of course, like in textbooks or like in your little coloring books and stuff. I think that might have to do with it because why else would we just randomly be like, yep, this character that my parents taught me has a personality?
You know, that could make some sense, actually, then, if it's based off of, like, color books and what people are taught as a kid. That could make a lot more sense.
I would have to see some data on how medieval times people thought of numbers. Then again, I don't know if they were allowed to know numbers, like written numbers.
Yeah, to be fair, literacy, not the most common of skills. Although there is a lot of misconceptions about like medieval times, like how they didn't ever bathe, which there's like this is what I love, right? That this is, and I gotta admit, they're like, oh, they never bathed medieval times. I get shown that it's like no, it's called the Roman Empire because basically Joel had set up a fantasy thing where there's a bathhouse in this Warhammer fantasy setting. And it's like, oh, well, that's not real. Bathhouse don't exist. And I'm like, it's been around
You
since
didn't
the
know
Roman Empire.
bathhouses? I've never heard that. Because I know.
Well, no, they said it.
I was
They
big
said it
into
exists in
Roman
Europe
books.
because Europeans didn't bathe. And I'm like,
Yeah, my
Chief, I
favorite
got some
thing that I didn't know until recently was many, not all, but many medieval peoples had pretty good dental health. Because
Yeah,
apparently sugar and weird, like, mushy foods are pretty much the sole reason for massive tooth decay. The only other
yeah.
thing that could happen back then would be, like, chipping your tooth, which, duh. But,
And
yeah.
that is actually a real big thing in American diet. And I learned that back in middle school because my science teacher, he had done tours in Afghanistan and in Africa. And what he basically was saying is like, yeah, no, these people who don't have sugar in their diets, they're like have the best teeth in the world.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's like
Yeah.
it's a perfect correlation. I think there was a scientist in the early 1900s who did that, which is always scary because you don't ever want to like have a sole source as well. This white dude in the 1920s,
Yeah.
but because there's also stuff. There's a bunch of papers about like how the different races have certain like intelligence abilities.
Oh yeah, no,
I love the Irish. Oh,
oh yeah, no, I remember it especially because I remember this one passionate British book that my friend read, and I forget what it was, but and it wasn't even related to the topic of the book. It went on a diatribe about how bad the Irish were and about how stupid
yeah,
potatoes were. I kid you
yeah.
not, it wasn't even related to that, but just the author randomly just like, and time for my diatribe now.
Yeah, exactly. Time for my Irish racism.
Yeah, no, it's just
Yeah,
like,
it's
dude,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that's my problem with science is when like you start to travel too far back in time, where it's just like, oh boy, it's like we're in some territory now. But
There are some
back to the
funny
sugar
things.
crazy.
Sure. Sugar.
Sugar, the root cause of all your dental problems. Who would have thunk it?
It really is. It's pretty funny. People used to make the argument that like Hawaiian tribes had the good teeth, but they ate sugar. But the amount of sugar that you get from like chewing on sugar cane is absolutely like minimal compared to like our pure processed like cocaine esque sugar.
Yeah, that's like the weakest argument I've ever heard. Like, yeah, no, like, like,
Yeah,
especially
exactly.
because like that is like that's like a natural like nature healthy thing because natural sugar is
Yeah,
okay.
it's very low levels of
For us, it's
sugar.
like, hey, here's this. You're right. Here's this white powdery cocaine substance.
Yeah,
Really
we
tasty.
distilled it. We literally distilled it, and you think it's healthy? Like that's
Yeah,
not a
and the
good
best
thing.
part is like, and it's literally almost in everything. Like, you could go to
Yeah,
McDonald's, buy a burger there, and you'll find that there is actually
yeah.
sugar in that burger.
I,
Like,
all those like health bars, the like Cliff bars and stuff.
yeah,
I know it's kind of a thing. Like, there's always like counterculture movements that end up being also just as cringy, but whatever. Like the Cliff bars and stuff, they have tons of sugar. Like they have. There's one thing I was looking at like a Gatorade. A Gatorade has like 20 grams of sugar or something, which is, I think a lot of sodas have like 36.
oh yeah,
So
and it's madness.
it's
There was this one science project at one of the high schools I went to. That was one of the middle schools I forget. But literally, it was on display, and it literally gave you the list of the soda, and then it showed you the actual amount of like sugar in like
yeah, those are
in a
always
container,
exciting. No.
and it's just like, dang.
Yeah. Yep. Soda. All of those like fruit drinks and stuff are definitely not good. Milk, surprisingly, is somewhat sugary. It's not nearly as bad, but most modern like 1%, 2% milk, they do have sugar added, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, and the reason I think so is because like all natural 1%, 2% is like I personally can enjoy the flavor, but I've heard that others are like it tastes like liquid death to them. And my working theory is the human brain has been wired in such a way here that like sugar is tasty, and therefore if something has sugar in it, I'll tend to enjoy it more. So
I
if you
saw a
add that
thing talking
trace of
about
sugar, the
that.
sells more.
Yeah, we have especially Americans have a pretty high addiction to sugar. So basically, it's literally akin to like a nicotine or cocaine addiction, where like you need more sugar to keep like satisfying that like
Dopamine's in your brain.
Yeah, exactly. So if you literally like if you just cold turkey like stop eating sugar, you are going to have like a crash. A mini. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but it's the same kind of idea where your brain is just like, oh, this sucks because it's literally like taking away a source of dopamine, which in the long term, eventually you learn to like get a dopamine hit from just eating, which is the natural thing, like just eating a healthy meal. But hey, sugar, it's a lot easier.
Yep.
Worst thing is a lot of the sugar additive stuff happened because of kids and like in the 50s when we're starting to market to children. And I think it's the 80s generation where you get like a ton of children advertisement, and then ever since then, so yeah, lots of sugar.
And the really worst part about it is, and this is just I'll use myself as the example of this. Despite having this conversation and being aware of it, guess what I'm going to do probably when I go to work tomorrow and I get at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, you got to get that coffee with creamer and.
Oh no, I don't drink coffee. I'm not that far out yet, but I am probably gonna drink me either some lemonade or some variety of a soda.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna need to like have something in my mouth and in my throat to like be like, okay, I'm alive.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I do the same thing. I think technically, if I were to ever like fully commit to weaning off of sugar, I've heard that switching over to teas and then having maybe like adding a tiny bit of sugar and weaning yourself off sometimes works if it's a drink thing, which I don't know. I like me some juice, so but yeah.
Yeah, I just like fruit juice too much. That's my thing. It's like
Work
because like not only
I worked at a summer camp for a while and I got free juice whenever I wanted, so that killed it.
for me, I would have been heavy because I also enjoy making juice and jams, so it's just like kind of just comes with the territory for me being like, this juice is pretty good. I want to make it when I get home.
Oh no, yeah.
I hope to one day like sample a lot more beverages and like recreate it, but in a way that I enjoy more. Because it's something I've always enjoyed doing, especially with jams. It's like, this is a good like strawberry jam. Like, what can I do to make it a better concentration or ratio?
Yeah, that's interesting. I love and I'm not good at baking, but I love like cooking, especially meats. I did this. I've done a few really nice roasts. There was one that I did that was like, I don't think it's actually called a roast. This one specifically, but it was done in like a bourbon or something. I did it for a cooking class. It was nice, very cool. I don't know why they let us use bourbon, but hey.
That's actually interesting. And my cooking class didn't. It was still nice, but it definitely did not let us use those.
Yeah.
I will say my fair simple thing is like probably just like cooked carrots, like you just get your nice skillet, you just put some like good olive oil in, you just smack some carrots in, it's just like this is good.
Yeah, stir fries are the best, actually. I love
like it's just such a good flavor and smell.
Yeah, actually, all of my siblings, except for I think one, which I have like 4 siblings, so all of them hate cooked carrots, and it's disturbing to me because I love them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Like, it smells amazing and it's deliciously sweet. It's like, how could you go wrong?
They don't like it. I also like the really mushy carrots you get in the like if you do like a crock pot meal with carrots and potatoes. Yeah. Stews usually.
It is a good time. I do agree.
I'm gonna get hungry at 10 p.m.
Wait, so it's 10 p.m. for you, huh?
Well, 9:49.
Oh, aha, we do share a similar time zone. Excellent.
Oh, you thought you realize the only time zone that's in 10 p.m. is like the tip of Brazil and I think what, Newfoundland?
It's true, but the power of internet's a hell of a drug, so that's why I was like, hold on.
Well, technically, from my comments about Australian internet earlier, I could live in Newfoundland because that would make sense.
Yeah, no, I wasn't certain because to me, I'm like, no, because I figured you were closer to the time zone here, but I'm just like, well,
Got
what
that
if?
Newfoundland. I'm gonna look that up though, because that's gonna bug me. What is in that time zone?
I don't know.
Zone.
Is there even a time zone for that? I
Did
imagine
you
there
know
has
that
to be.
China's in like its own time zone?
Yes.
It really, I just love looking at the time zone map and just being like, well, China. They just decided to say nope.
It's like, this is our time now.
That's got to be crazy, because literally in China, it's kind of it's a really big country in like width, or I don't know what to say, like west to east to west. So
Yeah.
in the east, you're gonna be like, I don't know, it's so weird. Like the sun has to be different. Like you're gonna be like, it's gonna get dark at 7 somewhere and be dark at like 9 somewhere else.
Yeah, that's other crazy when you look at the language as well, because some people don't realize how different the dialects are in China.
Oh, in China. Yeah. Well, that's actually a
But
big
like,
part of the Hong Kong thing. They have a
yeah,
very different language.
but like if you go from like northern urban China to like rural southern China, you
I
actually will
used to
need a
know.
guide or something to speak because there's such
Yeah.
a huge difference. They will not understand you, and you will not understand them,
Yeah. I
and
used to
that's
know the
crazy.
difference, or like the names, because there's a few big
Hello.
ones.
Hey, welcome.
We're talking about
What
China.
happens?
Is that illegal?
We've been talking. Well, it's not just that. We've talked about sugar, food, and other things, and now
Oh.
we're on China and time zones.
What
Oh,
about
I'm looking at
China?
We were just talking about the
Blizzard?
time zones.
Oh.
No, we were just talking about.
No, we weren't being controversial.
No, we were actually just talking about wholesome foods, like
I don't think
grilled
it's that
carrots and stuff.
controversial though. Like everyone knows Blizzard's wrong.
Yeah, no, that's the best
Oh.
part about it. It's just it's sparked by them solely. It's like
An abandoned house. Oh, this could be problematic.
with more sandy tiles, my favorite.
I
So
feel
the
like that's
minus
gonna be.
time zone
I feel like once they
is-
realized, hey, now that we have nothing but elemental damage, we're just have to do sandy tiles to actually cause any kind of trap.
So literally,
Also,
most of South America, except for like the the northwestern half, and also like a tiny tip of Northern America or in Canada. Northeastern.
excellent.
So
The
last time
mystery
I
of
said
us all.
this, enemies immediately showed up. But
Yeah.
where the fuck
Also,
are all the enemies?
Let's just celebrate the books you picked up. You picked up a book with pictures and the Almanac of Cults.
Almanac of Occultism,
Almanac
book with
of
pictures
Cults.
and history of ancient cults.
Yeah, no, let's just like book with pictures in a Cthulhu Lovecraft game. That's not a good book to have.
Large metal safe?
I don't know.
I can't get into that. I
That's,
think it would even survive dynamite. One thing's for sure, these people have money too.
let's just put it this way. I bet you if we were the thief, we would get it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or maybe even
So you know
the
she's
detective.
gonna show up here at some point.
Yeah.
A chest without a lock.
So Joel, does it count you as a viewer on Twitch?
No.
So there's been one person listening to us rant about food and sugar.
Oh, because you guys are the other two viewers?
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Inside
that's
there
how I
are
can-
clothes, lots of clothes, men's, women's, children's, eyeglasses, monocles, handkerchief, pocketbooks. How would a group get their hands on so many items of used clothing?
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping.
I like your style.
I'm just
Oh,
saying. Yeah,
no,
no,
there's
I
blood.
just don't check. The Discord's super demented. You know, I will say
Yeah.
there's one
Golden
viewer
cup.
who does listen to us talk about everything.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
A
Like,
choice
legit.
filled with wine. I remember
Thank-
travelers. They claim to be descendants of those displaced with Sarnath, which came by my village when I was but a child. They'd pour wine into similar cups and appear to transform it into water, an act of appeasement to Father Backrug, they said. Whether the transformation was genuine or trickery, I never knew.
Hmm. But now we know it's actually wine, at least. When we were the detective, we now actually know.
Yeah, we chose to, oh, there's the boss. We haven't even seen an enemy yet, and there's the boss. That
doesn't bode well with me.
You want to try it?
Sure. We got nothing to lose. If we die, we just reset. Man of many parts. Okay.
Why are there so many bugs? What the fuck?
Sounds
those aren't bugs, those are arms that he's throwing at you. What's he...
Oh my god, fucking die, you piece of shit.
You guys want to ban, or sorry, you want to raid BlizzCon? It's way to
Oh, what did you say?
We can raid with BlizzCon.
I'm just gonna stay on top of him so that the second they spawn, they die. Call it a day.
We could always raid the Blizz of the con and prove.
Wait, is BlizzCon right now?
I don't think it's any necessary. November 1st. 2nd.
Burn in fucking hell. Jesus Christ, these things don't die!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my
You
god,
almost had
that's
it too,
actual bullshit. They just don't fucking die. Wait, what the fuck? I thought it was right in front of the boss.
Well,
Why was that thing saying Cthulhu?
some of the cultist stuff that they shout out randomly.
Okay.
Yeah, they shout out a lot of weird stuff, including another evildoer, which I think is hilarious that we're the evildoers to them.
Oh no.
I think that's a very, very
So did
funny
we just walk
perspective.
through, like, the whole building, avoiding every combat room?
Yes, we actually did.
Because I want to explore the rest, but I want to beat this fucking boss first, because good god.
Just, you know how you beat the gargoyle by just spam chugging healing potions so you have unlimited health regen? Do that. Become the walking health regen. That was legit, that was...
this, because
that was one of
actually
my
fixes
quests in
healing.
Skyrim.
Oh my god, they're all just floating around. That's actually terrifying.
That's family friendly. At least the boss's health remains. That's like really nice, actually. Heal? Because I can think of a number of
fucking
games.
shooting you. Burn in hell.
I can think of a number of games where they would not have the boss health stay there.
Yeah.
So that is very nice. Oh, thank God. I thought you were about to not be able to pick those up.
Good god, I found so much stuff.
Yep. Looks like you're gonna have a lot of mercantilism to do.
So, like, what
Can you
was
not-
this area?
Can you not... Wait, stop. Can you not stack the orange potion? Because, like, you have, like, 11 in your inventory as well. Can you not stack those?
Maybe.
See, you can, like... No. They're the same, though, right? They're antidotes. That's weird to me, but alright. I feel like those should be stackable, because you have 25 health kits, but, you know... So be it.
What the fuck?
What is that? Okay, well there's the offspring of Shubner Groth, by the way, as you'll notice with the tentacle root. As far as what the other creature is, I could not tell you. But that's how I pieced together the Shubner Groth thing, which is what their child is. Heal. Hey Joel, you gotta heal. You You're gonna have to heal a good bit. You're too low there.
Fuck this.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, so Zach, imagine every room of the forest being like that.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, only there's way more of those. Way more of those Shub Nagrath offspring, by the way. Like, at least 5 more. Now, to be fair, we did have a plasma shotgun, but it still did not make up for it.
That combat actually went decently well.
Yeah, that did. You should probably pop a chocolate. You're a little stressed there.
Oh god, the sandy damage.
But yeah, remember, the Shub Nagrath children deal with it, so it's like... There's, definitely something to consider there.
Oh my god. Fuck this place! What the hell? That's
Pretty
so much
spicy.
shit!
Wait, when you killed the boss, were you not allowed to leave the area?
Oh, I wanted to see what the other fucking stuff was here.
I know, but what if we gotta pull a spider cave and we gotta yeet out? Which actually, I bet you that's where we missed the secret lore. Because
I bet we missed one in the graveyard too. There were so many like tombstones that had names on it that totally had some kind of puzzle to it that we just weren't aware of.
That's true, but like...
It's a very clear hand using what appears to be academic notation. There are the terms IBID and sick used frequently. Several attempts have been made, many crossed out. I think this is the final translation. It reads, November 26, 1916. Today I learned that Aklo from the Saboth, which I did not like, began being answerable from the hill and not from the air. That upstairs more ahead of me than I thought it would be, and is not like to have much earth brain. Grandfather kept me saying the Doe formula last night, and I think I saw the inner city at the 2 magnetic poles. I shall go to those poles when the earth is cleared off, if I can't break through with the Do-Na formula when I commit it. There appears to be more, but whoever translated this wrote matches with the Necronomicon, and that's the last entry.
I like the all caps on that, by the way.
Also, reading that was a fucking tongue twister.
Yeah. That was an adventure.
Opening, it's heavy, and oh, this is the King in Yellow box.
Oh, it is! It is! Man, what a time.
What a time.
Again, shout out to Horror Babble if you like horror stories and you want the King in Yellow read to you. There you go.
Why are there so many monsters that are immune to ice? Then what's the point of giving me the fucking ability, game?
Oh, wait, I have a question. Wasn't there a way for you to do a fire AoE spell? Because I swear you did before.
The only thing is if I don't have bones equipped, I do like a little spout thing.
Okay, you might want to equip your bones then, because frankly, it's too simple. Because maybe that's what you have to do is like, because to be fair, I don't see you using your bones really. And if your AoE ice is useless, your AoE fire might be actually having. Yeah, like that could be useful. Who knows?
Jeez. Smash his mouse on the floor after losing a match. Everybody else at the pat race. Oh no. Oh no. Can't do that.
I feel like the ultimate meme to describe things is the dog in the burning house with a cup of tea being like, "This is fine."
Yeah, this is fine to begin with.
I feel like that's the ultimate way to describe things.
That combat went rather smoothly.
God, that's a good image though. They did well with using that photo.
He's immune to fire? Then how the fuck do I do damage when I shoot him? Game?
I think it's immune to the fire burning effect, is what I'm speculating.
Come on, game.
That's what I'm speculating.
This new video game lets you do nothing. What?
Are you just surfing Reddit?
No! Yes. This is why I hate video games. This is a male fantasy. This new video game lets you do nothing. Just show a picture of like a Russian, like, street.
It does what?
It just has a picture of a Russian street in a video game. It just says, this new game allows you to do nothing.
Excellent.
My deepest fantasy.
What is that?
Not good. That's what that is.
What is that, Joel?
Oh, dude. Oh.
Hit that witch icon, I guess.
Burn them! Oh.
We make do with the materials we have at hand. To have the real faith is to see the one's lords in all things, and all things within our lords. To have the real faith is also a sad burden, for it is to forever be aware that our understanding is poor, our interpretations flawed, our role's just one tiny part of a greater plan. I'll take the 2,500 info, thank you, to go. Do you want sanity loss with that? No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't give us sanity loss for how, like, just oddly esoteric that guy. Do it. Do it.
Touch it. Touch it.
Do it.
Touch it. Uh-oh.
She can't decide if it's creepy or not. See, this is the mark of how someone lives through Lovecraft.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna accept that happened.
Wait, doll of a naked woman, the witch option just says avoid it.
But don't.
So wait, if you touch it normally without being a witch, you can't avoid it because it draws you in. So she literally gets the option to just leave it alone.
Why does the witch just not care?
The witch is the old. I think it's because she's so used to like the fucking occult that it doesn't even matter when she meets it.
Yeah, no, I think the witch is the ultimate for knowledge getting. I think that's
a bundle of letters in a scrawled, feverish hand. We're all set from the Whately mansion at Dunwich and signed by a Wilbur Whately.
Wait, what?
They're addressed to the library at Harvard. Oh, these are all the letters where he's asking for the copies of the Necronomicon.
Yeah, this is him, yeah.
The content is
Wilbur.
always the same with minor changes. Whately is asking about loaning policy and visitation hours, and asking to book special time alone to study certain texts so old they predate Christianity. They have returned to sinners stamped on them, good God. They must have gotten intercepted or misdirected somehow.
Yeah, this is the Dunwich Horror. It's Wilbur.
Very funny.
It's your boy.
What up, dude?
I love how this is the guy who buys drugs, guns, ammunition. That's the merchant face. Just, hello, my friend. Here to buy my good.
I'm gonna sell the treasure. And I'll buy a mask, because I don't think we have a gas mask. I don't know of us having a copy of one.
I don't think we do.
Fucking die, you son of a bitch. I hate those things so much.
I guess you could try using a bone on the bird as opposed to a sniper.
What do you think the secret walls are in this area?
Again, have we found any secret walls, like, really other than one?
Secret wall sounds fun.
Look on the right side.
No, I get that, but like, it's just weird how we've had such trouble finding them unless we were the detective.
I think it's because the detectives are just hidden walls.
I think so.
I think that the other ones are like complex puzzles and stuff that we have yet to figure out.
Also, have we noticed that the
Why do we have
side
the
text?
head of a goat?
It's a key of some kind. Excuse me. Let's just. I don't remember when we picked it up, but let's just keep it. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. By the way, Joel. Like, hit that pause button again and look at our character screen. Notice how that red text has always changed, and it's now Fuel of Power.
Why? Because you think we have such good stuff?
No, I don't know, because remember, it's like resist the darkness, like all this weird.
Yeah, resist the darkness.
I don't know, like it's weird, like I don't know if that's some kind of hint or not.
I found an image that has reduced my sanity in real life.
Oh, excellent! I can't wait to witness it.
Oh, Lovecraft. Hell yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's a bit different.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He had a theory craft that, by the way. He had to sit down and be like, "This is how we."
I like how he thought about some things here. I feel like.
Wait, why can we find another element of Jenkins?
Whoa.
We had his fur, now we can find his paw.
Oh no.
Don't know.
Wait, we let Jenkins go. How did his paw end up here?
Well, to be fair, no old man said if Jenkins failed, he would have his head, so maybe, you know, he just...
The flayed skin of his sacrifice has been draped over this gold-leafed statue.
Oh.
I don't recognize this deity, but it must be indeed mighty indeed to inspire such a pronounced act of devotion. What an interesting perspective on the occult.
This is pretty cool.
Again, I said before, I'll say it again, the witch is the ultimate knowledge gainer.
What is that guy with the swords doing? Just praying in the background. Not good.
Fuck you.
It's not Yako. He shoots.
I mean, it's like the Purge Yako, where he's like, he got his flamethrower at the ready. He's had enough of this.
Okay, Yako with a flamethrower sounds amazing.
Yeah, he's already with move speed of 4, by the way. He's gonna show up at that church.
Yaka in the 80s, like when he's actually like 90 years old or something.
Yeah, I know, he's like old enough. And like, I feel like if Yaka did a flamethrower, he'd show back up at that church, or just like, I've had enough of this. Like,
yeah, that's actually probably pretty accurate. Just
what are
I'll
you talking about?
The German. My character, Yaka.
Oh. A powerful agent of the next world 2 hours, reduced by to a stuffed figurine. Where I'm from, whoever committed this gross act of disrespect would have their hands removed slowly.
Oh, I didn't realize strange birds were a thing. What's up with the strange birds?
Well, that is a Lovecraftian thing. I mean, what was the swallow that they mentioned? A birthday cake? The cake is a lie.
Oh, yeah, there is a swallow.
The cake is a fucking lie. I don't know. No.
No, cut
hey,
a
if you guys
slice.
tell me anything, the cake isn't a lie.
Dude, cut a slice. You won't.
You're right.
You won't do it. You won't.
So you have 25 chocolate. You'll be okay.
Yeah. Joel, sacrifice the chocolate for a piece of cake. Wait.
Oh, I regained sanity. Alright. That's actually like the most normal thing here.
You regain sanity by not looking at a naked statue, so...
Yeah.
Well, no, but you also have to understand the last time we dealt with that statue, we literally went mad because it revealed itself to be a fucking demon.
Oh.
So you know.
Every time. You got catfished by a statue.
Yep. It's a first.
We received so much fucking info from that.
That was kind of crazy.
I think we need to just save our info. Like, don't buy anything until we see one of those.
Yeah, I want to see
and
one
buy
of those
them.
$100,000 books. Fucking buy those things.
Like, if we're gonna invest with the merchant coin, man. But like anything else you want to sell,
Crystal Rabbit is
Crystal rabbit.
Oh! That's from the fucking King in Yellow!
It is.
There's a story about this alchemist who manages to figure out a chemical compound that whatever you dip in it turns to marble / crystal.
Yep.
And then he turns, he puts a bunny in it, he puts a flower in it, and then his girlfriend commits suicide by throwing herself into it.
Yep.
It's only until like
statues?
3 years later that they realize that the thing actually reverts back to normal. So after he commits suicide because she commits suicide, then like the best friend who also is in love with her like 3 years later like ends up dating her now
I'm gonna
because
stop you right there. Were there 2 twins in that hallway?
what hallway?
I thought there were twins holding hands in one of the.
Oh, that was those were the little doll statues.
Okay, I missed that earlier.
Oh yeah, it was. I stopped and was like, oh, no, fuck no.
There's nothing more terrifying than that image.
I'm pretty sure one of them had a Cthulian head too, so that's cool.
How many hip bones do you have?
Exactly. I keep
10.
saying it. No.
You have more than 10.
No, that was 10.
Okay. Skeleton Man. What in the world, Joel?
All of the information sold on the thing. Oh wait, Joel, can you access things from the box?
What things?
The box, can you take stuff out of the box?
I think maybe. Don't try to remember.
Go grab the duplicate spell while we have it.
The what
Aren't
spell?
those the creatures that were in that?
Grab any of our duplicate artifacts that we haven't sold and sell them.
Those,
So that way we'll have the knowledge ready on hand so we can buy the book whenever.
those walking tree things look exactly like that image you sent.
Yeah, those are the children subbed to Gross. Remember that picture I showed you?
Yeah.
Those are her offspring, because if you look at the picture, they match it perfectly.
Yeah, they're literally the exact.
No! Oh my god.
Don't
You got
worry, you have
Chris-
a... Never mind, you died. I was about to say.
Like, one explosion just took out all my health.
Hey, but yeah, no, go to the storage box and grab any duplicates to sell. Because we need to get that 100,000 knowledge. Also, take some of the salts with you already. I don't know why, like, because you're gonna want to heal that internal bleeding stuff.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna
already
bail.
have the elder sign thing.
Because I gotta be up in the morning. So.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
teddy
go slump
bears.
soon as well myself.
You guys have fun with the Cthulhu things.
Alright, take care, Zach.
Yep. See ya.
Yeah, I say we leave the gas mask and take. No, wait, hold on, go back. We have another Ankh. There we go.
I wonder if that means scan complete, you feel safe now. Do you think that's like the autosave feature kicking in or something?
That would be interesting.
Well, think about it, like what else does it do? Because it doesn't reduce it doesn't like change our sanity. Also, yeah, thank God you put this on. Because I could not see this part.
Holy shit.
You're somehow doing well.
Oh my god, the fucking black hole.
Heal. Don't heal.
I did. Oh god. Fucking move! Holy shit. Oh my god. So apparently that, like, city was just the calm before the storm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Where it just, fucking just beats you to death.
Yeah, although I won't lie, that city was still very creepy and sketchy.
It was creepy, but it wasn't nearly as challenging as this place has been. Like,
No,
good
not at all.
god.
All I challenged really was that one pseudo boss fight that I dare not call a boss fight because of just like how absurd it was.
I swear, there's gonna be like hidden doors behind some of these.
Mhm.
A wooden figurine filled with sacrifices to the flesh to the mother would be my guess. Men giving up their ability to sire in an act of defiance.
Wait, Subnagroth. Oh boy.
That's fucking
Yeah.
gross.
Wait, and we're smelling them too, apparently. Again, dude, the occultist is I'm sorry, the witch is just so chill with all this, by the way. She's just like, oh, this is normal. Wait, why is there all that blood writing on the wall, by the way?
Step in?
I don't know. You want to give it a go? Oh. Huh. Wait, go back to there. Wait, go back to that window. That hallway. You see the windows, right?
Yeah.
That was the same way it was lit in the old man's house.
Yeah, oh totally. It's totally the same guy. Right? Like there's no way it's not.
I just want to make sure you saw that, because I was like, huh. Alright, I am also gonna have to disappear, because I'm
Alright, let me get to a stopping point, and then we'll call it a day.
of course, it's because I do has.
Once we beat this level, I'm wrapping it up. Hopefully soon.
Because I just getting near 10:30.
this dull, monotonous place where all things can only move in one direction, all things only have one cause, I suppose it is a necessity.
Hmm.
God damn it, leave me alone. Move out of the way.
Make sure you heal.
What? What do you got?
Was that seriously the last enemies in that whole room?
Actually.
Well, there's the boss. You ready for this?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh my god, it's more fucking
Nice.
Oh my god, fuck you. Fucking these fucking arms! Alright, I'm just gonna do... That doesn't do anything? Fuck you.
You.
I'm literally shooting at you! Do something!
Oh, your AoE spell did that AoE fire spell did decent. Eat a chocolate real quick. Joel, heal and eat a
Oh
chocolate.
my god! I fucking hate the bosses in this game. They're bullshit. They're so fucking bullshit.
On that note, I would call it here for another day.
No, I'm gonna beat this boss because I have the Ant and he's almost dead. I'm gonna sell all this shit and then we're gonna call it a day. I'm so fucking close. I don't need any of that. Alright.
But yeah, I have to wonder, what do you think about the implications are if that merchant is indeed the Yellow King?
I don't know.
Because to be fair, look at how he's designed, and then look at the Yellow King, how it's often drawn, depicted. A little bit, weird.
Fuck you.
Isn't that, like, a bit strange?
Yeah, it's a bit.
I really do wonder what the implications are if that is a Yellow King helping us this whole time. Because to be fair, I remember the Yellow King not necessarily acting in line with the other Elder Gods, so like, he, I guess, could be helping us.
We got nothing out of that. But it's okay. Because I don't fucking care. At this point, like, we fought the same boss twice for some reason.
Yeah, I was a little bit.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you, dear viewer.
My name is Joel Richardson.
Clark.
And we are gameplay students. Thanks for watching.